Yo, what's good? Let's get it. Oh, we got a fire show for y'all tonight, man. If Terence Crawford signed with Golden Boy, it'll be another check in the long line of duck moves by this man. We got a lot to talk about, bro. Be sure to smash that like button as you come in the building. If you want to donate to the channel, you can hit that super chat button. You can hit that Cash App. If you can't donate to the channel, we understand. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's free, man. And don't forget, join the channel to become a member for exclusive content, man. We dropped 2 prediction videos yesterday to the members only. They just became available to the public. And I just dropped 2 more prediction videos just now, man, that my members got already. Andres Cortez is in the tough fight against Luis Melendez. They know who I'm picking in that fight. Jose Pedraza versus Arnold Barboza Jr. That's another tough, close-ass fight. My members know who I'm picking in that fight, too. That's why you got to join up, man. Run them likes up. Run them likes up, man. Smash on the like button. I'm dancing, y'all just can't see me. Turn off this speaker one time. DJ G5 Gay. Where my brother at, man? Where my brother DJ G5 at, man? Where my DJ at? Drop that track for him, man. Where is it? Let me find it one time, man. Where it go? There it is. Drop that new intro for him, G5.
KO the base here. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Welcome back to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Salute to all my people in the building. Smash the like button as you come through. We straight to the action today. We will drop the link later for anybody if anybody want any kind of smoke whatsoever. But before we do that, let's get the camera turned on. Salute my good people. Hope everybody doing good. And let's see who we got in the building thus far. Buck Style, what's good? Nitty G, number 236. Coach Joe, TWT, Chi-Town's finest. Omega Red. William Old School in the building. Omega Red, one of the day ones and one of the members to the channel. Y'all join up to become members. I ain't bragging, but we got all our picks right last week, and we've been on the road to start the new year. So join up for exclusive content. Thrill Hill, what's good with you? Sean Clark, my brother, what's up with it, Sean? Keith Pierre, what's good with it, bro? Who else we got in the building? I Karma 123. Mr. Mechanical done slid up in here. Be sure to drop a comment when you come in the building, my good people. Be sure to drop a comment when you come in the building as we get to getting it going. Let me holler at Film Study right there. Boom. Let me holler at NO Boxing. One time, one there. Boom, there y'all go. Let's keep it going. Who else we got? My beautiful wife, Miss Knockout, in the building. What's good with it, baby? I see you. I see you. I be who I be in the building. What's up with it, bro? NO Boxing 504, New Orleans in the building. What's up with it, man? Coach Joe been waiting on this all day. Let the barbecue commence. I'm just gonna tell the truth, man. They get mad at me because all I do is tell the truth, man. I ain't finna lie. I ain't capping. I'm just gonna give you my opinion based on facts and what the truth is. And the truth of the matter is, if Terence Crawford does sign a multiple fight deal with Golden Boy Promotions, this will be another tally on the long list of things he has done to show that he don't want no smoke with Errol Spence Jr. I don't care what nobody try to tell me. I know I ain't dumb. I know I ain't stupid. I know I got common sense, sound logic, and I got very good analytical skills, bro. Oh, we on it today. Cause I ain't telling no lies today. Adrian Vate, what up with it, bro? What's good with it? Film Study, what's up? Bruce Gas, the OG, boxing jazz, and he got more for you than just that too. Y'all go sub up to Bruce Gas, boxing jazz, and more. What up with it, OG Bruce? Glad you're doing good. Avery Jackson in the building. Ain't seen you in a minute. Avery, salute, bro. Mike Rhyme in the building. What up with it, Mike? I think I spoke to Mr. Mechanical, but he support the channel so heavy. I'll speak again. What's up, Mr. Mechanical? Silverado Low, what up, bro? What's good with you? Juice in the building. What's up with it, Juice? TRX SRT in the building. What up with it? Who else we got? Dank Father done slid through. He done slid through, slid up. Jay Nori, what up, bro? What's good with you? Spitboxing TV. He got a TV at the end of his name. I don't know if he got a channel, but y'all go subscribe to him anyway, man. Tank Williams the third, what up? Salute to you. We straight to it. Smash the like button. Contender Regime. Boxing, my brother from Dallas, Texas in the building. Y'all go sub up to Contender. That man be putting in that work over there. What's good, bro? Glad you're doing good. Glad to see you in the building, man. Keep doing your thing. Great channel, great boxing mind. Y'all go check him out, bro. We don't just do our studying of watching fights. When we break down fights and we do predictions and stuff, we don't just study what fighters do and look at the film. I look at what Contender got to say about it. I listen to Southern T. I listen to what he got to say about a fight. I watch other brothers whose boxing minds I respect break down the fight so I can see, all right, am I tripping here? Do I need to look heavier at this? Do I need to look at that more? Contender is one of those few people that I do that with. So y'all go sub up to him and, you know what I'm saying, check out his content. He dropping gems. Look, bro, listen. Terence Crawford, man, great fighter. All the skills in the world. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, bro. I'm not feeling the Golden Boy shit. Nah, I'm not feeling the Golden Boy shit. And the more I think about it, the more that people continue to cap for him, it made me go do a lot of research. It made me do research like I had a debate tonight, man. Just so y'all know where my head is at tonight, bro. I got receipts and I did some research and I got a lot to say. I got a whole lot to say today. My mind is on debate mode. So I'm going to get to cooking. And if anybody got any issues, if anybody want any smoke, just say the word. We will drop the link when we done. But for right now, I'm about to cook, bro. I'm about to cook. I'm not feeling, bro. I'm not feeling the Golden Boy shit, man. If it was just Alexis Rocha, then I wouldn't even trip. I'd be like, go ahead and fight your one fight deal with Alexis Rocha this summer while Errol is dusting off Keith. Y'all fight around the same time. So ain't no excuse for nobody being inactive, none of that shit. Y'all fight at the same time. Go do your little one fight deal. Go do your little one fight deal and shit, bro. And do your thing. Ain't nobody mad at that because Errol got business to handle with Keith. Brian Branch, Jada, my daughter in the building. Sheena, what's up? Edgar Chavez, I see you, homie. Salute. But it's the fact that they are talking about entertaining a multiple fight deal. A multiple fight deal. Which means what? Bub been fighting once a year anyway. One time in 2020 against Kell Brook. One time in 20. No, my bad. One time in 2019. Or was it two times? Matter of fact, let's go look it up. Nah, he fought twice in 2019 because he fought Kavanaugh's at the end of the year. But then in 2020, he fought Kell Brook and that was it. Then in 2021, he fought Sean Porter and that was it. Then in 2022, he fought David Avanesian, and that was it. So if he is going to sign a multiple fight deal with Golden Boy, you trying to tell me that he's all of a sudden going to start fighting more than once a year? Here y'all go, hating on Bud. Yeah. These is facts, though. So in the multiple fight deal, what is he talking about? And they say they're going to entertain Spence after Rocha and after Virgil Ortiz, and then Oscar said he going to make the Errol Spence fight. My question is this, bro. How you gonna make the Errol Spence fight? How are you falling for this shit again? Bob Arum told you the same shit. Why does he keep going to fight to promotional companies that have no control over Errol Spence, but believe they promised that they gonna get him the Errol Spence fight, which is what he claimed he won't? And this man got a history of claiming that he won't fights, but then signing to other promotional companies when he could sign for the promotional company that got those fighters he claimed he won't. That's all I heard 2017 to 2018. He wanted Keith Thurman. He wanted to dust Danny Garcia off. He wanted to dust off Errol Spence. And then when he got the opportunity in 2018, he signed back to Top Rank, who didn't have none of the fighters that he was calling out. All I heard from this man since 2022, I want to fight Errol Spence Jr. And Jermell Charlo, I'm going to move up. I'm going to beat his ass too. Them the fighters I want. I want to fight Errol. I want to beat Jermell Charlo ass. That's what he kept telling us, bro. And then fast forward to 2023, it's looking like he about to sign to a promotional company that don't got none of the fighters that he claimed he want, bro. If you want smoke, if you want a certain fight, if you want to fight these fighters, right? Big Ray, what up? Carmen Serene, what up? If you want to fight these fights, explain to me how you going in the opposite direction of them. How your actions showing that you want to fight if I'm over here, but you going over there? If you want smoke with knockout and you want to debate me, like a lot of people claim that they want to do, how come you ain't showing up when I'm live, bro? How come you ain't hitting my email? How come you ain't in the building right now talking about drop the link? But you'll hop on Twitter, you'll hop in the comment section, and you'll tell me, or you'll tell people that you won't smoke with me. But when I'm right here, don't nobody want it. Dominic, what up? That's what Terence Crawford is doing. Oh, I beat the shit out of Jermell Charlo. Baby Charlo. Errol Spence Jr. That's the fight I want. All right, cool. So you about to go do business with the PBC? Nah, I'm about to sign an Oscar then. What? Oh, I want to fight. I want to fight that boy, Keith Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman. I want to fight him. I'm moving up to 147. I want to fight him. I'm going to beat Keith Thurman ass. I'm going to beat Errol ass. I'm going to beat Errol ass. All right, cool. So you finna go do business with the PBC? Nah, I'm about to sign back to Top Rank. Every single time when given the opportunity, Terence Bud Crawford has showed us over and over and over again he does what's in the worst interest of getting the fights that he claims he wants. He never moves in the direction of the fights that he wants. He always moves away from them, bro, or that he claims he wants. How do you claim you want to fight Errol, but you signing the Golden Boy, allegedly, bro? Make that shit make sense. How do you claim you want Jamel? How do you claim you want Jamel? But then again, you going to mess with Golden Boy, bro. How does that work? Money Brown TV will probably be live after I'm done. And I could get on here right now and say, yeah, I want money, bro. I want smoke with money, bro. Money don't know what the hell he talking about. I want smoke with that nigga, man. I'm going to holler at money. I want smoke with him. All right, well, he live at 10:30. You going to go see him? Nah, I'm going to go over here to this other live where I know he ain't at. Well, I know he ain't there. I know he ain't over here. I know he live over there, but I'm going to go over here and still say that I want smoke with him. What reality we living in, bro? What reality we living in where you can say some shit, do some shit that shows that you don't want the shit you saying you want, but people still cap for it. People still take up for it. Like Trey doing right now. I ain't even got to read Trey comment. He just came in the building. He ain't speak. He ain't salute. He ain't say what's up. He ain't say what's good. My Dallas, Texas brother just came in, immediately start taking up for Bud, bro. Immediately. Didn't even say hello first, bro. He didn't even say hello first. But this just, nah, what's good, bro? You know I'm fucking around, bro. Keith, what's up? Here's the thing, bro. All this would be, what up, KQ? I see you, OG. All this would be is another mark in the long history of Terence Bud Crawford showing us that he don't really want to fight Errol Spence Jr., bro. That's all this is. No one made him say this in December of 2019. I still got a lot to accomplish. Oh, yeah, we working today. Brian C., what up? I still got a lot to accomplish. I want to become undisputed at 147. That's the thing that drives me. At 135, I couldn't become undisputed because of politics. So let me ask you something. I ain't putting no words in his mouth. Did he say that he want to be undisputed at 147 pounds? Let's start there. That was in December of 2019 when he said that shit, bro. He said he want to be undisputed. Hunter on the hunt. What up? I didn't put no words in his mouth. Remember, we are making the point in case that Terence Crawford has a long history of not wanting this fight, bro. I still got to accomplish a lot to accomplish. I want to become undisputed at 147. That's the thing that drives me at 135. I couldn't become undisputed because of politics. That's what he said. He said that directly to Andre Ward during this interview leading up to the Mean Machine fight. Tony T, what up? Now, moving forward, because what people will tell me is that he wants a Spence fight. He been chasing Spence for 4-5 years, knockout. He shouldn't have to go over to PBC to do business with them, knockout. Devin Haney had to go do business with Top Rank if he wanted them belts. Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, they want that Tank Davis fight. Guess who they have to do business with? PBC, Al Heyman, Showtime. Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder. That third fight, Top Rank had to do business with PBC. If you want smoke, you got to go see where the smoke is at. You can't claim you want smoke, but allowing somebody to put you on a 2-3 fight plan that are fighters that you didn't never say you wanted. I ain't never heard that man say he wanted Alexis Rocha. And when Virgil Ortiz called him out, he said, nah, I'm good. He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to just say that. He didn't even want smoke with Virgil. The only fight that he's claiming he wants is Errol and Jamel, but he ain't hollering at them, no. But you fast forward this shit, this long history that this man got a duck and Errol, bro. You fast forward this shit. This man told us in April 2020 that he didn't even want the fight. It's so many quotes of this nigga saying he didn't want the fight. I don't understand how anybody could think Errol been ducking him at all, bro. This man told us in April of 2020, I told him, me personally, don't come back and try to fight me because that's not the fight you really want on your first fight coming back. I wouldn't even take that fight if it were offered to me because it's a lose-lose situation for me. Meaning that he didn't want to fight Errol because Errol had the car accident in the end of 2019. So he didn't even want the fight in 2020. He didn't want the fight in 2020. Then he goes on later on in 2020, in December 2020, to say a fight against Errol Spence Jr. is not that important. I keep telling everybody, I don't need Errol Spence for my legacy. I don't know why people make it seem like I need Errol Spence. He needs me. I don't need him. How can you cap for this, bro? So let's run it down, bro. In 2018, he had an opportunity to go try to fight Keith Thurman, to go try to fight Errol Spence, but he stayed over there at Top Rank. In 2019, he makes the claim that being undisputed bothers is what motivates him. Literally 4 months later, in April of 2020, he's saying that he don't want to fight one of the people that would give him 2 of the 4 belts. He already got 1. Errol had 2 at the time. He was saying he wanted Errol to fight somebody else before him. Make it make sense, bro. Then by December, a year later, 1 year after saying he wanted to be undisputed, all of a sudden, he don't need Errol Spence no more. He don't care about the fight no more. It's not that important. Brian Corbett, what up? I keep telling everybody I don't need Errol Spence for my legacy, but you just said you wanted undisputed a year ago. Did your wants change because it was Errol? Did your needs change? Do you not want to be undisputed anymore? Like, but we expect him to be good and cap for him, and we just want to give him all these passes and shit, man. What up, right side? How can you get this man all these passes, dog? These are all separate instances, bro. Months and years apart. 2018 re-signs the Top Rank. 2019 says he wants to be undisputed. 2020, I give you multiple quotes where he say he don't want to fight the dude that could help him get undisputed, bro. Hunter on the hunt with the $10 in the super chat. Keep cooking these cash, bro. You always on here keeping it real. Much respect. That's all I know how to do, Hunter. Appreciate the love in the super chat. By March 2021, it gets worse, bro. By March 2021, I'm not even worried about Errol Spence anymore. I already told everybody that fight is history for me. I'm not thinking nor worried about Errol Spence anymore. That fight is behind me. So you go from being undisputed to not wanting to fight because you feel like you ain't gonna get no credit to you don't need Errol Spence to now the fight is behind you. And these is all from 2018. So remember these 4-5 years that he supposedly been chasing Errol that we keep hearing about, bro. 2018 re-signs with Top Rank. That shit gone. What up, Pool? 2019, he says he wants undisputed. Okay, Bug gonna go after undisputed. He want to fight Errol. By 2020, he don't want to fight early 2020. By late 2020, he don't need to fight no more. He don't need Errol no more. But y'all tell me he been chasing him though. Y'all telling me he been chasing him though. By 2021, again, I'm not worried about Errol Spence anymore. I already told everybody that fight is history for me. I'm not thinking no worried about Errol Spence anymore. That fight is behind me. Motorsports Sports. Let me ask you a question. To Kyle from the boxing section, what up? Let me ask you a question. And be honest. You think Errol Spence was ducking Bud Crawford by fighting Urdinas Ugas? It's a serious question to you, brother. Nobody block him. I love the different opinions. Talk your shit. I'm going to drop a link if you want to come up later and we can talk our shit. Do you think that Errol was ducking Bud Crawford by fighting Urdinas Ugas? My brother Motorsports Sports says yes. He says yes. Bud Crawford, March 2021. Bud Crawford, March 2021. Why would I choose Sean Porter with nothing to gain when I can choose Ugas? I'm fighting for something. That's a no-brainer. Everybody in the game, or should I say 65% of the people, felt that Ugas beat Sean Porter. Given the fact that if me and him were to fight and how the fight goes and how I look against him, then they would compare that to the Sean Porter fight. So was Bud Crawford trying to duck Errol Spence since he was trying to fight Yordenis Ugas too for a third strap? You got to talk to me tonight is what I'm saying, bro. Well, what I'm saying is be careful what you say today, bro. Schizo Paul, what up? Be careful what you say today. So was Bud Crawford ducking Errol Spence Jr. when he was trying to fight Yordenis Ugas too? Maybe you ain't hear me, because I really do this shit. Maybe you ain't hear me. Let me read this shit again. So this is March 2021. These ain't my words. This ain't my opinion. This is what Bud Crawford said. Why would I choose Sean Porter with nothing to gain when I can choose Ugas? I'm fighting for something. That's a no-brainer. Everybody in the game, or should I say 65% of the people, felt that Ugas beat Sean Porter. Given the fact that if me and him were to fight and now the fight goes and how I look against him, then they would compare that to the Sean Porter fight. So, was Bud Crawford ducking Spence in March of 2021? Or is that a little bit different for you? That don't quite fit the narrative that you came over here trying to spit to me. See, I really do this shit, and I don't play favorites, bro. I just call it like I see it. H Money, I see you. What up? So what I'm trying to figure out is all of those people that was telling us Ugas got 4 losses. Ugas ain't shit. Ugas beat an old ass Manny Pacquiao. Were you saying that when Bud Crawford was trying to fight him in March of 2021? Were you saying that then? But I digress. That was just, I knew somebody was going to come in here, and that was the first little Bud Buddy test is what we'll call them. I got a lot of it. I got a lot of them. Just in case you come in here on that bullshit, I done told y'all we in debate mode. I done did a lot of research. So if you come in here on some Bud Crawford shit, right, I'm probably going to ask you a question. Is the question a loaded question? Is it a question that's going to back you into a corner? Probably so. But you keeping it real, right? You keeping it 100. You on firm ground taking up a Bud Crawford. You ain't telling no lies. Ain't no contradictions. So you got nothing to worry about. Uncommentary. Jason, what up? You got nothing to worry about, right? That's one narrative down, though. We got plenty more, man. We got plenty more. Shout out to Marlonius76 with the $2 in the super chat. Props to you destroying that last panel 1 on 10. Oh, that's what we do. We be having fun with it, bro. I gotta go looking for smoke because smoke rarely comes over here looking for me. But if it do, we ready for it. Motorsports Sports again. Spence was gonna fight Pac-Man when Bud said Bud was trying to get that belt from Ugas to beat Errol mandatory. More lies. Bud Crawford was also trying to fight Manny Pacquiao around this same time. You know, it came out June 2021 and everything was pretty much done. They was looking for a venue. And then Manny Pacquiao signed this shit, but then Bo Mack came out and said he the one told Terence Bud Crawford not to sign that shit. That was in the summer of 2021. But y'all tell me Bud been chasing Errol. Y'all keep telling me Bud been chasing Errol, but he been trying to fight the same fighters to try to gain leverage the same way that Errol Spence Jr. was. But Bud was trying to fight Manny too, bro. So what are you talking about to me? But let's keep going. This is more March 2021. Because y'all tell me he been chasing him. I gave you all of 2020 where he was saying he didn't want the fight. I'm giving you all of 2021 right now. We in 2021 and I still am giving you shit that he's saying out of his own mouth to show y'all that he don't want no smoke. They asked him a very good question. Would you take a 50-50 fight with Spence? Like if they offered you a 50-50 split with Spence, would you take that shit? Here's his answer in his continued history of ducking Errol Spence. Is what we on. Y'all, people don't like the truth. People don't like the truth. But we gonna tell it today, whether you like it or not. Smash the like button. 127 people, 87 likes. I know 40 of y'all don't hate your boy. Let's at least get the likes up over to 100. Maybe y'all just forgot 130 and climbing in here. 130 people, 87 likes. Please hit the like button. If you can't donate to the channel, if you can't donate to the Cash App, at least hit my like button for me, because this shit ain't easy, man. Put in a lot of work to bring y'all this content, so smash on the like button. But this is what he said, bro. I ain't make this shit up. This is what he said. I don't know, to be honest. I'm past that. Talking about a 50-50 split with Errol to get 50% of the pay-per-view and shit. I don't know, to be honest, because I'm past that. I don't even care about all those titles. Hold up, pause. Pause. I don't even care about all those titles. But you just told us I still got a lot to accomplish. I want to become undisputed at 147. That's the thing that drives me. But now you saying I don't even care about all those titles. I've already been undisputed. Spence is trying to do something I already accomplished in my career. Once I moved up, I got a belt my first fight at welterweight. What's up, Kui? I see you at Santiago. What up? How you chasing somebody? I'm just trying to figure something out. How you chasing somebody? You claim you want undisputed. The person that you chasing got 2 of the belts you need to help you become undisputed. But then you go from wanting undisputed to I don't care about the titles and the fight is past me and I don't even think I'll take it with a 50-50 split. But that means that you chasing somebody? Make it make sense. We got another one, Greg Virgil. Salute. Because he passed that. Been chasing that man forever. Once you know somebody don't want it, you move on and say if it happens, it happens. When was he chasing him? Give me a time frame. Because y'all like to throw this shit, he been chasing him around. All right, cool. Well, I'm arguing he been ducking his ass for 4 years. Now, because y'all done got me in my bag. Now I'm arguing that he a duck. So you make the argument to me that he been chasing Errol. When was he chasing him? Was it in 2020 when he said he didn't want to fight Errol? Was it in 2021 when he said the fight was past him and he ain't interested in it no more? Or was it in 2021 when he was chasing Ugas and Manny Pacquiao? I'm trying to get a timeline from you of when he was chasing Errol Spence Jr. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get, bro. No, we ain't pleading the fifth. Is my chat not working? Can you not type in the chat no more? Now, I know nobody blocked you because I would see it if they did, Greg. You said he been chasing him. I'm going to go back up to it, bro. Been chasing that man forever. When was he chasing him? When was he chasing him? When, bro? Because in 2020, he said he didn't want to fight. In 2021, he said the fight was past him. In 2022, he just fucking ducked, bro. He just pulled out a negotiation in 2022, and in 2023, the man is about to sign the Golden Boy, bro. So if you're saying you don't want to fight in 2020, if you're saying the fight is past you in 2021, if you go into negotiations and then duck out in 2022, if you're about to sign with goddamn Golden Boy Promotions who ain't got Spence in 2023, isn't that the opposite of chasing? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out. More truth, Tyrese. Please tell me what lie I told. You're real good on Twitter. You talk a lot of shit on Twitter, Tyrese, and it's no disrespect. It's just boxing talk. See, when you nut hugging, right? That means you lying. When you nut hugging, that means you ain't telling the truth. Your shit ain't based on facts. Cool. Maybe you can answer the question. When was Bud Crawford chasing Errol Spence, Tyrese? When was he chasing him, bro? I'm in debate mode. I did a lot of research. So tread lightly and keep it 100. Keep it 100. Tell me when he was chasing him, bro. Or did you just come in here to be a Bud nut hugger? Oh, shit. Or did you just come in here to ride Terence Bud Crawford's eggplant emoji? Like, what are you in here on? Because I'm asking very simple questions to the people today. I need someone to tell me when he was chasing Errol Spence, bro. He want Jeff Horn when he had the belt, right? He want whoever had that WBO belt. Don't deflect. Don't take the goalpost from Cowboy Stadium and put that bitch in the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium, okay? Don't take my goalpost from the University of Texas football field and move that shit over to the USC football field. Keep it right where I'm at, bro. It's a very simple question. When was Bud Crawford chasing Errol Spence Jr.? I need dates. I need dates. Once Bud got the WBO, it was a trillion excuses. Another deflection. This is why you good on Twitter. This is why Twitter is your arena, bro. Because when we can actually talk, y'all boys can't see me, dog. None of you. So again, answer the question. When was Bud Crawford chasing Errol Spence? It's very, very simple, my brother. It ain't hard. Oh, he ran down him and he wanted smoke in 2019. Oh shit, he was trying to get at Earl in 2020. He was trying to beat his ass. Oh, he was trying to beat Earl ass in 2021. He was running down on Earl. Oh, in 2022, man, he wanted all the smoke with Earl. Those are the type of answers I'm looking for. But you won't give me those answers because you know it's bullshit. You know that man was never chasing Earl. That's just some shit that y'all like to say. But when the receipts get pulled out, now everybody want to talk about everything else. Don't nobody want to talk about what I want to talk about. And I let people make. I ain't call that man a duck. I ain't call that man a duck. I ain't say nothing to him until he did this bullshit with this contract. No, bro. You got a wrench over here. Cause I don't want nobody blocking you. You good. We just got a different of a boxing opinion. But you keep coming with the bullshit, bro. You not answering my question, dog. You're not answering my question, bro. And the order that he gets the belts does not matter to me. I'm not the one that said Earl was a duck by fighting a champion in Sean Porter. That's something that Terence Bud Crawford fans say, Tyrese. I wasn't saying that Errol Spence was a duck by fighting Urdinas Ugas. That's something that Terence Bud Crawford fans say, Tyrese. I don't think that Canelo Alvarez was ducking Billy Joe Saunders because he fought Callum Smith first. That's something that Terence Crawford fans try to say. So the order that you get the belts in doesn't matter. That's the point I'm trying to make. But again, bro, answer my question or we moving on. So you're making the easy route point. All right. I done killed that so many times. Just go catch the playback, bro. If you don't understand what easy route means, it means the same thing when Bo Mack said it to BFTB over on Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk. Easy route meant the fights that's easier to make. Easy route means the fights where it's easy for you to do business. That's why Terence Bud Crawford and Bo Mack went the easy route to fight Jeff Horn because Top Rank still had options on Jeff Horn. So it's easier to just move up and fight for his belt because he's under Top Rank and they can get that fight easier than him moving up to try to fight somebody all the way across platform. Errol Spence meant the exact same thing that Bud Crawford meant. Unless, if you want to do that, if that's what you want to do, then Bud Crawford ducked Errol Spence when him and his team decided to take the easy route and go fight Jeff Horn instead of moving up to become Errol Spence mandatory. Or is that different too? Or is that different for y'all too, bro? Now you're lying. Now you're lying. If you can put, you got a wrench. You got a wrench, bro. You got a wrench, and we moving on after this. You got a wrench. I ain't even gonna go back and forth with you. If you can drop in the link and drop in the chat where Errol Spence said that Bud Crawford is a tougher fight, emphatically, he said emphatically that Bud was a tougher fight. If you can drop that in, here right now, bro, I'll cut the live short right now. Drop me a link. I'll play the link of Errol Spence saying that Bud Crawford is emphatically a tougher fight. Drop that link for me. With your lying ass, man. You ain't here capping for that man, bro. Drop the link and I'll cut the live short. It's 140 people in here watching right now. I'm a man of my word. If you drop me that link and I'm wrong, and Errol Spence is on camera saying Bud Crawford is way tougher fight. He a way tougher fight. If you drop that shit, I'll cut the live short right now. I just told you what he meant. He meant the same thing Bud Crawford meant. When Bud Crawford and Bomac said we went the easy route. We went the WBO route. We went the easy route. Because they were fighting Jeff Horn, because Jeff Horn had options at Top Rank, bro. You tried, you failed. November 2021. Because remember, Bud Crawford got a history of ducking Errol Spence, bro. He got a history of not wanting this fight. Y'all see that? That's how you pull them out, bro. You ask for receipts, and then they don't give you none. A lot of Bud Crawford fans, what they come to me with, they make these claims and they say these things. I'll be like, all right, cool. Where can I find that shit at? Because when I get to cooking, I read you quotes. When I get to going, I give you quotes. I give you what was said, what this person said, what that person said. When they get to going, they make assumptions. They give you their opinion. They don't have no receipts. They talk about other shit. But let's continue. November 2021. Bud Crawford says, and he continues this, I don't really want the fight shit. I've accomplished so much in the sport of boxing that I don't really need him. If that fight don't happen, I don't feel like it will hurt my legacy. It just hurts the legacy of the welterweight division. Let me ask you a question, bro. I see you, Paul. What up, bro? Get you right, fam. Let me ask you a question, bro. How do you want undisputed, but at the same time, the fight that will get you undisputed, you don't want that fight, and that fight, not having that fight, don't hurt your legacy? How does that make sense? So you want undisputed. You told us, I still got a lot to accomplish. I want to become undisputed at 147. That's the thing that drives me. It's what you told us, bro. But then you turn around and say, if that fight don't happen, I don't feel like it will hurt my legacy. So do you want it or do you not want it? Then November 2022, leading up to the fight between Crawford and Avanesian, Bud Crawford says, well, I think it's a great fight for both our legacies. So you didn't need it for your legacy, but now it's a great fight for your legacy anyway, and for boxing as a whole. But at the same time, I think a lot of people are reaching out when they say that it's going to damage my legacy. I'm a 3-weight world champion. I'm a former undisputed champion. I've accomplished a lot in boxing. So I don't think it's going to damage my legacy. It would just go down as one of the biggest fights that never happened. So having a biggest fight that never happened don't damage your legacy, bro. How does that shit make sense? How does that shit make sense, bro? Like, make that shit make sense to me yesterday. Like, if you can, bro, more power to you, but make it make sense, bro. How do really make that shit compute? So it's not a damage to your legacy, but it'll be great for both of your legacies. So how can it be great for both of your legacies, but if it don't happen, it means nothing to your legacy? How can something be great for you but not be bad for you? Like, if something's great for me and I don't do it, how can not doing it not be bad, bro? Drinking a lot of water is great for you. But if you don't drink water, that's bad for you. Eating healthy is great for you. It lowers your cholesterol, makes you lose weight, keeps you around longer for your family. Right? Eating right, exercising, it's great for you. It's a great thing to do. What up, Keith? What up, Nick J? I see y'all. D Wilson, what up? True Speaks, what's good? But if I don't eat great, it's bad for me. So how can a fight between you and Errol Spence be great for your legacy, but not fighting him means nothing and your legacy is still intact? That shit makes no sense, and he know it don't make sense, bro. Furthermore, and Nick J hit the nail on the head, you the reason the fight ain't happening because you ducked this man, bro. And all this shit that I've been talking about for the past hour, all these different quotes of you not wanting to fucking fight, bro. Come on, bro. This man got a history of this shit. So we'll run him down, bro. And then we'll drop the link. And shout out to Hunter Young with the $5 in super chat. On KD's channel, those dudes will find an excuse for Bud not to fight Spence. Don't sign with the PBC because they funny with the money. Why do you care? Look, man, shout out to KD and Boxer Die. He doing this thing over there. He dropped great content. But he know I disagree with everything he's saying on this topic, man. He know that. And we have fun going back and forth or whatever. And salute to him, bro. But yeah, man, like, you got to make this shit make sense. How can this man in 2019 claim he won't undisputed? By 2020, he didn't want Spence to fight him. He said he wouldn't even take the fight if it was offered to him in April of 2020. December of 2020, he said he would pass the fight. He ain't need the fight. March of 2021, he said, don't ask him about it no more. He ain't worried about Spence no more. Also in March of 2021, he was running down on Ugas. But Errol Spence fighting Ugas was ducking him. Or Errol Spence chasing Manny Pacquiao and trying to get a Manny Pacquiao fight that was ducking Bud Crawford. But Bud Crawford was trying to fight the same two people. But he was chasing Spence. So while Spence is trying to fight Pacquiao and Ugas in 2021 and trying to get those fights, he's trying to get those fights because he's ducking Bud Crawford. While Bud Crawford is trying to fight Ugas and Manny Pacquiao in 2021, he's really chasing Spence while trying to fight them. How does that shit make sense, bro? How does that make sense? Pound for pound king, nobody believes you, bro. The debate is up on the channel. Cook them easy, and you can come get it too. I'll drop the link for you, him, his mama, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie, anybody that wants it can get it, bro. And I won't have nobody else up here. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna jump you. If you want it, bro, you can come get it. But he did not make it make sense, which is why he kept trying to talk over me, and he got bodied, bro. Easy work. Because he come with some of these same stupid ass, bogus ass talking points, and that was just off the dome, bro. All y'all can get this shit, man. What are you talking about, too? So he says all this shit through the years, bro. All this shit, and it's no disrespect to the mothers, but they can get the smoke too. Y'all ain't say nothing negative about nobody mama, because ain't nobody talking about my mama. But yes, you can get this boxing talk smoke. Your mama can get this boxing talk smoke. Anybody can get it, bro. Okay, whatever you say, bro. Just hit this link when I drop it for you. And that's really it, bro. Like, signing the Golden Boy, you cannot sign somewhere where they don't have the fighters that they don't have the fighters for the fights you claim you want, but then still want me to believe that you chasing those guys. It makes no fucking sense to me, dog. You can't do that shit. How can you say you want to fight somebody, but then sign somewhere where they not at, but then want us to say that they ducking you when you got the opportunity to go to them? He has every opportunity to just go over there and whoop Jamel ass then, whoop Earl ass then. He has every opportunity, but instead he's entertaining yet again, fighting somewhere where they don't have none of the fighters that he claimed he want to fight. Make that shit make sense, man. Please. Now, a lot of people got a lot of shit to say. We got 156 people in here. There's the link for anybody that want it, bro. Let's talk this boxing, man. Jay Grant Jr., what up? While I'm waiting, Jay Grant Jr., Daryl right side. Jay Chestnut, I see you, bro. Nick J, my David Haney fans, bro. My David Haney people, bro. Hey, man. What if he's re-signed the Top Rank? What y'all calling that, bro? What if after all this shit he re-signed the Top Rank? What we doing? What we doing, right side? What up, Key? I see you. What's good, bro? You on mute if you're talking, Key. But what we doing, right side? I'm a Devin Haney fan too, yeah. But I'm just trying to figure out. I keep it 100 though. I'm trying to figure out what we doing. I'm trying to see who wants some of the bud smoke, man. But while I'm waiting on the smoke to get here, in case it don't come, I'm gonna create some more smoke with Right Side and Jay Grant Jr. and all these Devin Haney fans, man, that come up here with their bullshit, man. Right Side, what we calling it, bro? Jay Grant Jr., what we calling it, man? Shout out to Akbar Brooks. He say, bro, you know Charlo don't want to fight Bud, and EJ don't want to fight Bud, don't want Bud to fight him. And Heyman don't want Bud to fight EJ. So what sense does going to PBC actually make? Them boys is running from Bud. I would love you to hit the link, bro.
My bad, knockout. I didn't know you was dropping a link just for for some smoke.
No, you good. No, it's for everybody. It's for everybody, bro. If somebody come up here, you know how we do. I ain't gonna jump nobody. If somebody come up here, we'll get it popping. But I venture, I dare to say that they'll stay in the comments. I'll answer your question, Akbar Brooks, if you hit the link. I'll answer your question if you hit the link, bro. Straight up and down. Right side, what up? Right side.
Boy, go on the wrong side today.
No, hey, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Hey, what's good? What's good with it, bro?
Man, what's going on, man? What's going on? How y'all feeling? What was the
I'm
question,
chilling,
man?
bro.
Ask me the question again, damn it.
If Devin Haney resigns to Top Rank, what you calling that, bro?
Now, before I'm gonna answer that question. Now, if he specifically resigns, if he has that opportunity to leave, then
I was very specific. Not if they got options.
And see, that's what I worry about. That
not that shit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hell no. If he go resign without,
if he resign,
go ahead.
What you calling that, bro?
Hey man, I don't fuck with it, bro. I don't fuck with it at all. The same. Hey, it's clearly not running toward the smoke like they've been putting out there, like they've been preaching. And so I'm hesitant to call it a duck, but damn it, it's damn near close to a duck, bro. If you ain't going, and I say that respectfully, of course, but if you don't, hey, all I'm saying, and I want to see a contract sent. With Tank being the A side, I do want to see a contract sent and give them the opportunity to turn that contract down and not go make that fight. But at this current moment in time, yeah, if you really want smoke with Tank like you've been preaching out here, hell no, don't re-sign with Top Rank, bro. Same thing we told Bud way back in the day. So, hey, no, take your ass and go find the smoke. And the other problem, though, I also think I don't think the fight gonna happen at 140, and I think Devin gonna move up. So it's a lot of things in there, but yeah, fuck that, man. Hey, go get the smoke, bro.
I can't call that no duck if he resigned, because I can't put that jacket on Devin, because Devin ain't never ducked no smoke. He don't, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the history. You got to look at his timeline and the history. He ain't never been the fighter to duck no smoke, so I can't just call him a duck if he do business and re-sign with Top Rank. That's, to me, I'm just looking at his business. You know what I'm talking about?
What if Tank on the table? If Tank send him an offer, and instead of taking the offer and he go to Top Rank, we cool with that? Or he don't even give Tank a time to send no offer. We find out that he re-signed the Top Rank before he fight Loma, like they announced that shit leading up to the Loma fight. You cool with that?
I mean, that's a whole different story. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? What if the Sky Star ran in Skittles?
Nah, because they do that shit all the time, bro.
I'm talking about, like, what if the Sky Star ran in Skittles?
But they do that shit all the time. They sign fighters early, bro.
We could talk about a whole bunch of what ifs, but to keep it 100, I don't see and I'm a fan of both fighters. You know what I'm talking about? But I don't see Tank sending Devin Haney no contract. No, I just
I
don't.
mean,
I
he
don't see
said
that
he
happening.
was, and if he don't, then he would duck. That's what
I
I'm
don't see
saying.
that happening, dog. I
And,
really
and what
don't
I'm
see that
trying to
happening.
get, a lay of the land is if he send that contract like he said he is, and if he don't, like, let me be clear to the Tank Davis fans out there, y'all might not like this. It's probably gonna be hard to tell I'm a Tank Davis fan if he don't do what he said he was gonna do. Because if he don't send that contract, then to me that's a duck. Now, what I'm saying is, what if Devin don't even give him an opportunity to send that contract? What if he
And,
resign before the Loma fight, like they re-up or some shit, and and they announce that shit that he gonna be with Top Rank for another 3 or 4 fights? Or what if he re-signed before Tank can even go into business with him, bro? What are we calling that?
well,
That's what
you
I'm
you
asking.
can't, but you can't put your career on hold to wait to see if Tank gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? That's like a question you can't even answer. Knockout. You saying like, oh well, what if he resigned before Tank sent him a contract? What you mean? What if he resigned before Tank sent him a contract? Like he's supposed to put his business on hold to wait and see if Tank gonna send him a contract.
That's what he
Come on,
claimed he
bro.
won't. That what
Nah,
he claimed
come
he
on,
won't.
man. Like
He said that
come
what he
on, man.
claimed he won't. Don't you want to weigh your options?
Bro, you talking about a whole bunch of
Don't you
what
want to weigh your
ifs.
options? Maybe PBC give you an offer. Maybe you can get an offer from DAZN. Maybe you can get an offer from Top Rank. Because my only issue would be if he re-signed with them before he even get free. I would like to see him be free first, weigh his options so that way, because I want clarity, bro. I want
My
to see
thing is,
if Tank do what he said he gonna do.
Well, my thing is, right, he moving up to 140 pounds, first off. Like let's get that clear first off. We all know that. Let's
Agreed.
not try to pretend like we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Second off, Javante Davis said he
But if
not
it's Tank,
fighting.
he won't
Hold
fight
on,
Tank in
hold
a
on.
catchweight.
Hold on. Second off, Tank said that he ain't fighting at 140 pounds. And we've
Okay.
seen what Devin don't even need to be fighting at 135 right now. The man looked like somebody took him out of a casket and put him on the in the weigh-in. You know what I'm talking about? Like he looked
The
like he was
casket,
dead.
bro.
Oh
They
boy.
just got him up out of a casket and shit. So he don't need to be
Oh
fighting at
no.
135. So with that being said, if the fight is if the fight is big enough, and both of them is talking shit, right? Say Devin
Yeah.
do re-sign with Top Rank or whoever, whatever business he do, and then both of them get to talking that shit. Well, hey, you see what Ryan and Tank did? You see what they pressed the only reason we are even talking about Ryan and Javante Davis in negotiations is because both fighters. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Oh man, Ryan was scared. No, both fighters was pressing the issue. So if they want it to happen, both fighters can press the issue. If Devin is with Top Rank, he can press the issue to Top Rank, and at the same time, Tank can do the same thing. At the same time, Tank can do the same thing, and
That's
then
gonna be harder
because
though, bro.
that fight is big enough, right? At that
Mm-hmm.
point, in time, that fight is big enough. You got to think because you said a whole bunch of what if. So you saying that after Javante Davis fights Ryan Garcia,
Assuming he
maybe
wins.
assuming he wins, right? After he fights him maybe twice, because I heard Oscar say that it's a rematch clause involved. Now
If
he
Ryan
said if
wins, I
Tank,
thought he said if
well,
Ryan wins, ain't it like a
yeah,
one-way rematch call?
well, he didn't clarify. He just said if Ryan wins, it's a rematch clause, but he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
say what happens if Tank wins. So we don't know. But let's just assume when they fight twice, and then after that, whatever the outcome is, Tank Davis is gonna be even bigger than what he is now. So
That's
that
true.
fight is gonna be huge. So that fight being that big, they can do business together. They can do business
The
together.
issue I see though, bro, ever since they had to sue Top Rank for that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury third fight, I don't see them doing business with Top Rank ever again, bro.
I don't know.
I hope
I
you're right. That's why I don't want him to sign to fucking Top Rank. I want him to at least have time so Tank Davis can either be a liar or tell the truth, and we can get the fight that we both want. My
but
issue
see,
is that if he signed the Top Rank, it's gonna make that shit even harder because ever since they did that Deontay Wilder shit and made him have to go to arbitration and all that shit, PBC ain't been sending no offers to no Top Rank fighter since then, bro. And I don't see
well,
them doing that shit, man.
but see, this is a different situation because both of these cats is still young. Like, because I know what's coming. Oh man, you didn't say that when it was Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? Both these dudes are still young. You feel what I'm saying? They still
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
So I can't tell that man if it's a whole bunch of smoke over on top. See, it's different. It's a different situation because where's all the smoke at 140 at? You got to look at it. You got to
It
look
said
at
top
where's
rank
the
in
best.
this. It said top rank in this. And it's wherever Tank Davis is at. That's all the smoke. All the smoke at
Well,
135
nah,
and 140 is
it's.
the top rank,
I'm talking
and
about
then
at
Tank Davis
140.
can get any fight he want.
I'm
At
talking about at
140 is top
140.
rank.
The smoke is at top rank. So you
Well, no,
can't say.
they got two titles that they're gonna be in control of over at the PBC. They got the
But I'm
Matias
saying.
and Pons fight, and they got a Puelo over there. So them two
But
champions over there.
I'm saying the best fights is at top rank, right? I mean, for at 140, right? So
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, he ain't running away from the smoke like somebody else was. He's you know what I'm saying. He's staying where the best competition is. So I can't just call that man a duck. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight at that point in time is big enough to have it on, to have a PBC top rank split pay-per-view is big enough. That fight at that point,
All I'm getting at,
it might be bigger than Tyson Fury and Wilder. That's
we
all I'm
agree.
saying.
We agree. All I'm getting at is that I want them to both be in a position to where we can see them negotiations play out, so we can see who ducking and who really want it. So Tank. I don't want an excuse for Tank because you already know how it is, bro. If Devin re-signed with Top Rank before ever being free, like before the Loma fight, then Tank fans is just gonna it's gonna have the out of, well, he ain't sent him no contract or shit. Devin re-signed and they already got a plan for him and shit. I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody be made to be a liar, bro. I want to see somebody be made out to be a liar, and the only way we get that is if Devin is free, in my opinion, and then Tank either send him something or don't send him nothing. Then we can get on Tank helmet if we need to. DJ, what up with it, bro? I see you, man. Bad luck to your Eagles next week, man. Bad luck to your Eagles. I hope y'all get y'all heads beat off, bro, against them damn Chiefs. I can't believe this shit, man. Sorry ass Eagles. But let me Akbar, what's up, man? What you got for the show?
Oh, blessings, my brother. Yeah, man. I was just responding. I think when I jumped in, I jumped in and we was talking, and I think I was just saying about the PBC aspect is that, like, it's a lot of stuff going on right now, and like particularly with the PBC, it's like for Bud, like for specifically for Bud, it's like a lot of those like fighters, like they're not even acting like they really want to fight him. Now, I believe Errol wants to fight him, but it's like it don't make sense to me for him to sign over there if you're not going to be guaranteed like the fights. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that I'm looking at. Like it's a lot of stuff going on, and so the timing of things, like particularly Charlo. He was supposed to fight for the mandatory. Now he got to wait, and so it's a lot of stuff where fights is being pushed back, and so the timing of making fights makes it difficult because let's say, for instance, if Bud waits and says, "Okay, I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna sit here and wait until whatever happens, and then we go." And then if negotiations don't work. Now you're looking at a more time where it's the same old thing of, man, I need another fight. I need another tune-up fight because I've been sitting out. And so that's where the challenge comes. It's like it's a tough situation right now between, I don't know if cash money is funny. I don't know all of that. But all I'm saying is, like, at this particular space and time, like, I'm still waiting to see what he gonna say. Like, if he say, yo, let's run it, man, let's run it with EJ. But if he's like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and fight Thurman, you already know that's gonna at least push the potential fight with Bud and EJ to the end of the year. So then now you start running the same situation where you got to get a fight in rather than waiting. You know what I mean? And so, like, it looked like to me, everybody want to be fresh and then come into that fight. And so, like, that's what keep delaying it going down the line. So that's all I was saying, my brother.
No, I hear you. But here's the thing, bro. Number one, PBC was only offering him Errol. So him going over there with the threat of not getting the fight that he claimed he won't, Errol was the one that was on the table for him for 6 months and he didn't sign, bro. Like the overall point is, if you want smoke, you gotta go where it's at, bro. Like you can't claim that you want Errol. He even said he want to fuck up Jamel Charlo. He said he want to do this at 147, do that at 154. None of that smoke is on Golden Boy, bro. Ain't nothing at Golden Boy but a bunch of mandatory and voluntary defenses, bro. All the belts that he claiming he want, all of them, from 147 to 154, everything he claiming he want is over on the other side, bro. It's not over there at Golden Boy. And so to sign up under somebody that can't give you what you want, you doing the same shit you did at motherfucking Top Rank, bro. You jumping up for a bag, you jumping up to try to get you some bread, get you some money, and then you know what I'm saying? You gonna use Spence's name, bro. You gonna use Spence's name, you and your fans, and I ain't saying you, but him and his fans and shit, gonna act like Spence ducking them, gonna act like didn't nobody want no smoke, when in reality, number one, you had an opportunity to fight Spence in 2022. Number two, they not putting nobody else on the table for you, bro, because Spence want that fight. So if he goes and try to do business with PBC, Errol Spence is going to be in the contract. They've already proven that to you once. Jamel not getting the fight before Errol. Errol is a cash cow. PBC about getting their bread. They about getting their money. They ain't about to piss Errol off by giving Bud to somebody else and letting somebody else take that shine, bro. He don't have to worry about that. All he have to worry about is going over there for the fights that he claim he want, bro. Like if you claim you want something, you got to go to where it's at, bro. I can't claim I want an 86-inch TV and Best Buy the only people that got it, but I go looking for that motherfucker at Walmart, bro. If I want the 86-inch TV, I got to go to where it's at. And that's the only point that I'm making. So I hear what you're saying, bro. It's really not that difficult. They would not put anyone else on the contract for him. And then if he wanted a tune-up, they give him a trash-ass tune-up, bro. They'll give him a tune-up and have him fight around the same time that Errol fighting. And then they can fight at the same time at the end of the year. And the only reason that you and I even have to have this conversation is because he ducked out of the fight last year, bro.
That's my only thing. I don't think it was a duck because clearly they was in negotiation. And so it's a lot of discrepancy between whether they actually had a fight date. Oh, it was actually going to be in 2022 or it was going to be in 2023. So I think there's a discrepancy. And like, I don't know if everybody's clear on whether there was actually date. You know what I mean? Like we heard a lot of conversation around it, but we don't, there's mixed conversation about whether there was an actual date in 2022 or was they trying to push for 2023. And so with that being said, it keeps pushing in the time thing because remember, Bud fought in November and then Errol fought, what was it, in April?
Yeah, April.
Yeah, and so already you got that. It's like that synchronization of time. So now it's like Bud, it's like he already back what 8 to 10 months. So now when you in the negotiation, that's when you're like, man, like I don't want to wait around until if things don't work out, let's get into the next year because now I'm out of the loop. And so now you know what I mean? And so that's the challenging thing for me is like, how are they going to align the timing to where they're both in a position where, okay, I'm good, you good, let's get it, let's run it. You know what I mean? So I don't, personally don't think, EJ is ducking. I think he wants to fight. I don't think Bud is ducking. I think he wants to fight. It's just the negotiation, that aspect that has to be aligned. And so whether Bud, was, he had a little more leeway to flex and figure out what he want to do, or whether EJ, how they're moving with PBC, it's like those are the things that really got to be, addressed. And that's all.
All right, let me catch these super chat. Shout out Sean Clark with the $5. Says Tank can go get Dev at 40. He said he's comfortable at 35 after Barrios, but said he's ending his career at 40-47 a few months ago. Dev worth going to 140. Goddamn right. Goddamn right he is. Contender Regime Boxing, my brother in the super chat with the $5 says 7 out of 8 titles between 147 and 154 are all at PBC. If I'm Bud, that's who I'm trying to get on the phone with. Before I pass it to Cedric, man, I want to make sure we get to all the brothers, and then I want to just open up the panel and we can all just cook on whatever boxing topics. The only thing I'll say to all of that, bro, is for me, you can't so we got to be calling Bud Crawford a liar or something, because the man claims that he agreed to everything, but he signed nothing. And again, if he wanted that tune up, BLK Prime had approached him way back in April or May and doing his own, out his own mouth. So if you wanted to be on the same time frame, you could have fought David Avanesian way earlier. If that was the case, because they approached you early in the year. You was talking to them during the exact same time that you was talking to Errol Spence Jr. The reason that he had to sit out so long was because of him. He drug out negotiations. He claimed he agreed to shit, but then kept asking for more shit. He did all of that shit, bro. So that's why the onus is on him. That's why I'm blaming him. That's why we call him a duck from my perspective, because bro, you had every opportunity. If the tune-up was the issue and you wanted to stay busy, you could have fought David Avanesian way earlier, bro. Because they tried to, or somebody else that BLK Prime had for you. Because I don't even know if it would have been Avanesian, but he could have had a fight through BLK Prime in the summertime, bro. Because they were talking to his ass since May, out of his own mouth. So if a tune-up was the issue and that's all you was looking for, so you didn't go into an Errol Spence fight, on a long layoff or something, you could have been had there, bro. Now, if it was you really didn't agree to everything, you should have never came out and said that you agreed to everything. At the end of the day, bro, just to make it as basic as I can, from my perspective, when you got two offers on the table and you can sign one of them and fight guy A, or you can sign one of them to fight guy B, and you choose guy B over guy A, and guy A gives you the opportunity to make history, I'm going to call you a duck for taking that other fight, bro. It just is what it is. Let me go to Cedric. Cedric, what's up, bro?
What's happening, man? Salute to the chat, man.
Chilling, man. What you got for the show, bro?
As far as Bud, man, I'm off that shit. Bud ain't gonna never fight that dude, bro. He just gonna do what he doing and use his name to be able to fight lower level competition and keep making money and retire undefeated. That's what it look like he doing, bro. And as far as Devin and Tank, I'm with ETB when he said, that if Dev resign, I don't think it's a duck, because at the end of the day, if you listen to what Rachel said about top rank contracts, they got a clause in their contracts where if he go up for his contract up or whatever, and he go to renegotiate with another promotional company, they got the right to match that price and keep him over there. And I think that's what they're gonna do. So, but as far as I don't think that's gonna stop.
Say that again.
They have some kind of clause in the top rank contracts where it's like, if his contract up and he go to negotiate with another promotional company, Top Rank got the right to match what they offering, and he got to re-sign with them or something like that. So I think if somebody do offer him something, Top Rank gonna match it to keep him, because they know what they got with them. But I don't think that'll stop a Tank fight, because like I said, like ETB was saying, that's a big enough fight where they'll cross promote that. And as far as PBC, with dealing with Top Rank, I don't think what happened with the arbitration and shit gonna stop them, because they about money, man. They don't take it personal. It's about business with PBC, and you can look at it through history, because all them promotional companies try to sue Al Heyman back in the day. They ain't stopping from doing business with him moving forward. Like, he bought his money. So I don't think that's gonna stop it. It's a big enough fight to cross promote. The reason why the Spence and Errol's fight wasn't like that, because Bud didn't do numbers. You know what I'm saying? He not a draw. Devin Haney got a fan base and Tank got a fan base. Crawford just didn't have a fan base. He got these dudes that claim to be his fans, but if you really pay attention to all them dudes that be riding for Bud and talking about this and talking about that, they really trolls, man. They don't support Bud. They don't really buy his fights. They just really want to ride this wave of blaming PBC and putting everything on PBC. Like, all of them use the same talking points. They're not real Bud fans. And the crazy part about it, Bud know that. That's why he don't give a fuck about them either. Like, you could tell the way he talk, the shit he say on Twitter. He know them dudes not really his fans, man. But that's what I got.
Already. Jay Nori, what up?
What up, Knockout? Man.
Chilling, man. What you got for the show, bro?
What a night. I got some ish for you, man. Because
go ahead, talk to
I've been looking at this how this story been progressing, and I don't know, man. I think we're gonna get the fight, boys and girls.
What fight?
I think we're gonna get Bud versus EJ this year, bro. I think it's going down. I think it's going down.
Right side. Let him dream. Right side.
I think it's going down, boys and girls.
I'm seeing that shit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of pump faking from both sides,
Real,
man.
real quick, Jay Norrie, Cedric, my brother Money Brown TV said, "Where you from, bro? Sound like you from New Orleans. You from New Orleans, Cedric?
Born and raised.
Born and raised, Money. There you go, Money, the accent king out this bit. Go ahead, Jay Norrie. Go ahead.
Yeah, salute. See, I think we're gonna get it. I'm seeing a lot of pump faking from both sides, man. The year started with Errol pump faking with this Keith Thurman fight. He finally got a backup plan, so and now you got Bud Crawford. He put out his card. Now he got a backup plan. They both negotiating in the public, almost trying to get the public of court opinion on their side. It sounds like these guys are negotiating on behind the scenes. That's what it sounds like. Both of these guys got. What's up?
Don't you get my hopes up?
I'm reading it. I'm reading the room. I'm seeing it. It looks like they setting it up, man. They setting the chips up because it sounds like EJ really want this fight. Because if he really wanted to keep Thurman fight, he could have been announced it. It could have been done. It don't sound like he want that fight. It sounds like he's ready to give Bud that super golden ticket check that he wants. I think he pulled out the fight the first time because he wasn't getting the big Canelo money. It sounded like Showtime read up. They got a bigger budget this year. They had the good success all of 2022. And it sounded like Steven Espinosa got the okay to give Bud Crawford the golden ticket. They're making the demands for him. It sounds like the fight's going to happen, boys and girls. Don't hold me to it now. But it sounds like we're going to get it this year.
Came in here talking some good shit, man.
Also, Canelo hasn't announced his May fight. All of a sudden, he was going to fight John Ryder. Now all of a sudden, he wants to fight Bivol. It sounds like he got some competition on that May date. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm seeing things. Okay. I'm seeing things, you know.
I ain't mad at you, man. I don't know. I don't think Earl done pump fake nothing, but we're gonna see, man. I ain't holding my breath for it, but you got me. You got me something to think about. Shout out to Omega Red with that $5 in the super chat. Says when Bud re-signed with Top Rank, it was a duck, but Dev re-signs with Top Rank and it's not a duck. Damn, Omega Red. Okay. All right, I hear you. Let me go to Truth Speaks. What up, man?
What I tell you, knockout?
What'd you tell me, bro? What'd you say?
When I broke it down and I explained the difference, I said I'm gonna explain the difference before we get a nigga come in here. But when it was Bud, I didn't think it was gonna be Omega Red though.
Hey man, he don't like that no way, man.
Hey, but you know what's so crazy though? Omega Ray, he gonna be the first one to tell you that if Devin do go sign with somebody else, he ducking Shakur. Now he already telling me he ducking Shakur. Hey, you can't win with these people, man. Respectfully, and that's my brother Omega, but he don't know that.
Hey man, it's because your fellow, not you. It's your fellow Devin Haney fans, man. They be on their
themselves. They do it to themselves.
People use their logic and spin it on them, man. It's just part of the game. That's why you got to keep it all the way 100, man.
Hey man,
I ain't calling it. I'm just letting y'all know that's what's gonna happen. I don't think it's a duck move.
I bet you're gonna say Tank. I bet you're gonna say Tank's ducking though.
He outgrew the weight class. I think he'll still fight Tank Davis. I think I wouldn't say duck move. I say it's clout chasing because if you know they got options on you or you know you re-signing or whatever, why you acting like the Tank, like you about to try to go make the Tank fight and you free to do this and free to do that? That's a whole nother issue. But ducking Tank, I ain't willing to call that man a duck until he do some Terence Crawford shit. Like for me, bro, you gotta actually like have an offer and you can fight that person and then you choose to do some other shit, bro. That's a duck for me, bro.
And that's why when I was arguing with you when you was in the chat at PC at Pool Counter, I'm like, man, send a contract. You know what I'm saying? Just send them a contract and allow negotiations to start or something. Especially in a situation where we've seen Tank negotiate multiple fights at a time.
That's why I'm a little less optimistic than Key and probably more pessimistic. That's the only point where I'm kind of like, I don't know. I got to see it to believe it is the point of after how Top Rank screwed them over with the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 3 shit, what they do with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. They waited for that. They waited for Terence Crawford to be free of Top Rank. They ain't send that nigga no offers while he was with Top Rank. They weren't trying to do no business with him. As soon as his contract was up, boom, they went into negotiation with him. So I'm looking at it like that, like, damn, and that's a bigger fight. That's a more talked about fight. That fight will probably do better numbers than tanking Devin. So if they wasn't willing to send Top Rank a Top Rank fighter a contract when it was Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, I'm led to believe and I'm inclined to believe the shit. If Devin re-signed the Top Rank, that's gonna hurt our chance of getting him and Tank Davis in the ring together in the near future. Because I don't think they're gonna want to do no business with him, bro. Like I really don't think they want to unless they absolutely have to, bro. And they gonna feel like they don't have to.
But you know what I'm gonna tell you, right?
They know that.
I don't know, but you know what I'm gonna say.
And what I'm telling you, and why I'm bringing the duck word up, or I'm getting y'all to think about it, is all the shit that I just said. Devin Haney and Bill Haney know that shit too.
Yeah, but this is the perfect time because you remember Bill already got up there and told us, well, with the Muhammad Ali Act, if they send us something, that's the biggest. Bill done already used. He done put that out there.
That's true, but again, like Al Heyman ain't sending Bob Abrams shit, bro.
Nada.
He ain't sending him shit, bro.
And they know that.
Like I hear what people saying, but why didn't he, my retort to that is why didn't he send them shit for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford then? If the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury shit was no big deal and they'll get their money and do business anyway and they'll, you know what I'm saying, and they willing to, they just all about their bread and they ain't holding no grudges and shit. All right, cool. So then why ain't they send shit for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Why did they wait for Terence Crawford to leave Top Rank?
And that's the same reason I'm calling cap on my brother John Nori talking about this shit. That's the same reason because when he signed over there with goddamn Oscar. Yeah, we didn't see Oscar protect this body, so shit, man. That
ain't confirmed he signed with Oscar yet.
But that's why, and that's why I want Devin. That's why I want Devin and them to wait first, bro, and see what if Tank gonna keep his word. Because if you just re-sign, you don't put Tank in a position to have to keep his word, and then now we got the whole back and forth shit all over again. Like you know,
you can't put your whole your career on hold, your business on hold on a what if. You know what I'm saying?
That deal will still be there for Devin. If Devin beat Loma, that deal will be there for him, bro. Whatever deal they got, that'll be there for him, man. That shit ain't going nowhere.
You can't wait around, man. You got to get this moving. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, if you a hot commodity,
don't take the back door. Not when you got a Tank fight on the table.
If you Devin Haney, the undisputed champion, you're gonna have a lot of suitors, bro. You're gonna have a lot of people.
He's been talking
Hey, before y'all get to the smoke, before y'all get to the smoke, let Starvinsky get his bars off, and then we open up and we can just get the smoke, you know, how we want to get it. Starvinsky, go ahead and get your bars off real quick. These brothers are dying to have the smoke, so go ahead and get them off. What you got for the show, man?
Hey, first off, how y'all doing, man? I'm glad to be on the show. Appreciate you having me on. I'm not gonna take y'all time too much. Do y'all know if Bud is officially signed to Oscar De La Hoya and them?
Nah, not yet. We don't know. They making offers to him. They in negotiations, but he is not officially signed. To my knowledge, Key got inside sources. He might know something that I don't know, but to my knowledge, he ain't signed yet. Yeah, so there you go.
And is EJ officially fighting Keith Thurman?
All we know is that he got a request in by the WBC. So that official announcement ain't came yet either.
Okay. Like John Nori said, man, I think he was on to something when he spoke earlier. I might sound crazy because I really want this fight. I think they're working behind the scenes, man. Like I said, I appreciate you having me on. I don't want to take up y'all time. I want y'all to get to cooking. I'm gonna watch in the background. Man, y'all stay blessed, brother, and y'all be good, man.
I appreciate that, Starvinsky. Take it easy, bro. All right, y'all go ahead. What was y'all was talking about Tank and Devin? Nori said something about the back door, and Key was about to give him that smoke.
I'm saying my man's talking about he can't go out the back door, bro. You got to understand, he cannot put his career on hold waiting on the what if. I'm gonna sit around. I ain't gonna sign no deal. I ain't gonna take no fight on a what if. Tank Davis sends me a contract. You know what I'm saying? Sometime, bro. He ain't gonna sit around and wait on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Business got to be attended to. Business has to be attended to. Gervonta Davis does not run that man's whole career. It's a whole bunch of smoke over at ESPN. So if he decides to sign back with ESPN, while Gervonta Davis is fighting maybe 2 fights with Ryan Garcia, you think he's supposed to just wait around? What kind of shit is that? Nah, bro, you got to do what you got to do. And they can still make that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? The fight is big enough, especially after Tank fight Ryan. If he lose, it's a rematch. If he win, he's still a bigger star than what he is today. Imagine how big that pay-per-view gonna be. He's a big star. That fight is big enough to do a cross-promotional pay-per-view. on 2 different platforms. It just is. You know what I'm
Where was
saying?
all-
Don't wait around on that, man.
Where was all this foresight when he was calling Tank a duck after the Kambosos, the first fight?
What?
Where was all this foresight when he was calling him a duck after the first Kambosos fight?
What does that have to do with anything we was just saying, though?
I'm just wondering.
I'm
Just
saying
wondering where it was.
That
Where
don't
was
have
it?
nothing to do with the price.
He
of
seemed
China,
totally
dog.
confident he could get a Tank fight after that fight, but now he's not sure.
You're switching. You moving the goalposts.
When he's getting lined up for Loma, now he's not sure if he can make the weight. When Shakur call him out, now he's not sure. I don't know. I think I need to move up.
All the way off the track. You're not even talking about what the topic was that we talking about. See, that's why you know what I'm saying. You dudes, y'all ain't that slick with me, bro. Stay on topic. We're not even talking about none of that. The topic is, you said that Devin Haney would be a duck if he don't wait around for Gervonta Davis to send him a contract. So you're saying that if he don't wait if he signs back with Top Rank, right, instead of waiting around to see if Gervonta Davis is going to send him a contract or not, that's a duck. That is not a duck. That's him doing what he has to do for his career. Why he got to wait around to see, okay, you know what, Top Rank, I'm sorry right now. I ain't going to take no fights. I'm not going to sign no contracts with nobody. I got to wait and see what Tank going to do with me. Come on, bro. What kind of shit is that?
He called the last guy that Tank was in the ring with. He said he kicked him out of sparring.
What does that have to do with anything we're talking about right now?
Why is he building? Why is he building up all these grudges and all this like this hate for Tank if he don't want to fight him?
Bro, stick to the topic, dog. That don't have nothing to do with what we talking about.
So you got no problem with him possibly moving up, and you know what? I bet you. I see what's gonna happen too. He's gonna move up to 140, and he's gonna somehow call Tank a duck out of all this. I guarantee you. I'm calling it now. I guarantee you.
It's gonna be some people to do that shit.
When he move up to 140, I guarantee this.
Now, y'all see how we trying to talk about one? And he didn't move the whole goalpost and talking about something that don't have nothing to do with what we was talking.
But if it happened, it ain't gonna be no goalpost movement. This is gonna be true when it happens.
Come on, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna get into all of that because that has nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Okay. Here's the thing, bro. This is what I think. And shout out to Omega Red back in that super chat with $2 says Chaos Theory. I love it. I'm kind of like in the middle because I feel what Keith's saying. Like, nah, bro. Like, if he re-signed and shit with Top Rank, it's plenty of smoke over there. That's not a duck. Blah blah blah. Like, I get that, bro, and I feel that. But what also just sticks out in the back of my head, bro, is all this shit that Devin and his dad have been talking, bro. All this shit that they've been talking. Oh, all this, y'all know what it is. I'm not finna run it down because that'd be a whole nother show. You talk all that shit, and then when you right on the cusp of being free to where that fight can become realistic, now you resign and shit. Like, so was you clout chasing the whole time? Did you really want it as bad as you said you did? That's where I'm kind of like, bro, I really hope, because that offer will be there. Him fighting Loma, he do not have to take a Top Rank deal before Loma. He getting the Loma fight already. So you fighting Loma, that shit happening, bro. You don't have to sign with them before then. You don't have to do an extension with them. You can wait to see. Maybe the zone off making you like $10 million a fight or some shit. Maybe
knockout. You never said nothing about before. You see now I'm getting confused because you didn't say if he signs a deal before he fights Lomachenko. I'm talking about whenever he's out of his contract.
No, if he signed after he out of his contract and Tank never sent no offer, we can't call that man a duck, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I think we all agree.
I'm gonna be looking at Tank sideways. They having like, damn, bro, he was free
that's
and
what
shit.
I was talking about the whole time. I didn't know you was talking about. I didn't know you was talking about if he resigns before he.
I was talking about either or. You know what I'm saying? And he could sign off of two scenarios. He can sign before the Loma fight or after the Loma fight. Before the Loma fight is what I got a problem with. If he signed after the Loma fight and it's 2-3 weeks later and Tank ain't sending no offer, they go ghost, they go quiet and shit. We looking at Tank Davis sideways like a motherfucker. So
yeah, if he resign, go off and run off and resign before he even fight Lomachenko, yeah, of course. But I thought we talking about after he fight Lomachenko and after his deal is already done with. That's what I was talking about the whole time. I got you. So. Yeah,
and you 100% right. I agree with that. Shout out to Sean Clark with the $5 in super chat says, I rock with Tank. Been in these YouTube streets defending him. Never called Dev a duck once. Nah, Devin ain't no duck. Tank got to go get that fight if it's gonna happen 40 or whatever. The fight will happen at whatever weight class Tank say he it'll happen at, but I want him to fight him either at 140. I want to fight him at 140, bro. I don't even want no catch weight. I want that fight at 140 because I don't want no excuse. I don't want right side coming up here making excuses and shit. Talking about you know what I'm saying, Devin was weight trained and all that bullshit, man. When Tank knocked his goddamn chin out his motherfucking face. I don't want no excuses. When Tank knocked his goddamn chin off his face, I don't want to hear shit from you, man.
You see the same shit I see. You see the same shit I see, and then you want to talk about I'm talking, man. Come on, man. Keep it a buck, man.
I'm just telling you, bro. When Tank knocked Devin chin off his goddamn shoulders, I don't want you. Man, they should have fought at 140, man. Man, they fought at a catch weight. Tank, man. I don't want to hear all that shit, man.
Hold on, I gotta ask you this now.
What up with it? Tupac 13. I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, homie? What's up? What's up?
We just seen Tank, right? We just seen him become available, right? And what did he do? He went back and signed with Al. You know, I ain't got no problem with it. But you ain't sit up here and say, "Oh, he
didn't go back and sign with Al. He just kept Al on as his manager." Go ahead.
Okay, fine. He whatever.
Al was his manager before he left Floyd Mayweather. He left Floyd Mayweather. He got Floyd out of his motherfucking pocket.
He told us that he was a free agent. He told us that, right?
Nah, he didn't say I'm a free agent.
What he said? Oh, he out his contract. My bad. He out his
contract. He out his contract with Floyd, but he gonna do his GTD shit, which is what he doing, bro.
That's an extra paycheck. I ain't mad at it.
Just to make sure. So he didn't duck because he didn't go to a top rank where the smoke is at. He ain't ducking because he ain't do that, right?
Nah, it's different for the A side, bro. Gotcha. Everybody got to come to you. Like Canelo, Errol, Tank, those three right there. If you want to fight them, bro, you gotta be realistic. You gotta go see them, bro. And I don't even like Canelo like that. But if you gonna fight Tank, Showtime gonna be involved, bro. Like it just is what it is. Like he that dude when it come to that shit. Devin is the man and the undisputed champion of the world. You got to call him the number one guy. Obviously, I got Tank beating him, but Devin is the man at lightweight by way of being undisputed. He the champion, bro. The only champion in the division. Like that's 100% facts. But when it come to actually getting a fight made, anybody that want to fight Tank, bro, you got to go holler at Showtime. Maybe they be willing to do some cross promotional shit with you. Maybe they won't be willing to do no cross promotional shit with you. But if you really want that fight, you got to go see him, bro. He that guy when it come to that shit, man. It just is. It just is what it is.
The A side is what determines it, right? That's what you tell the A side.
That's what determines like where y'all fight at, bro.
Gotcha. We good. We agree.
Like you ain't feel like when Canelo had that exclusive DAZN deal. Ain't nobody telling Canelo you got to bring your ass to Showtime to fight. Nah, if you want to fight Canelo, DAZN gonna have a piece of that pie. Right now, Errol, bro, ain't nobody finna tell Errol that, hey man, you got to go over to ESPN and fight on ESPN to get that fight. Nah, bro, if you want to see Errol from 147 to 154, you gonna have to Showtime gonna get a piece of that shit. That shit is gonna be the best you can hope for is some co-promotional shit, man. That's the best you can hope for with guys like that, man. That's it. That's all, bro. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight, talk all that shit about AJ. I get it. He lost. I don't think much of him. I think Deontay will dust him off. I think if he get in there with Joe Joyce will knock his dick in the dirt. And I know what Tyson Fury would do to his ass. But at the end of the day, if Joe Joyce want to fight Anthony Joshua, that shit not going to be on that Sky Sports shit. That shit going to be right there on DAZN. Because that's Anthony Joshua at the end of the day, and he a motherfucking ticket seller, bro. So that's what I think of all that shit. But we got some new brothers on the panel, man. Contender Regime. What's up, Contender? How you doing, bro?
Hey, salute, man. What's good with you? Hey, shout out to the whole panel. Shout out to my boy Knockout, first and foremost. Shout out to my brother, Everything Boxing in this whole. Shout out to Right Side, everybody up here, man. Shout out to the whole chat. But look, man, as far as this, I don't think nobody need to come out their mouth in their right mind and ever call Devin Haney a duck. I know y'all ain't calling him that now, but that shit shouldn't even be a thought in y'all mind, bro, because we know how Devin Haney moving, bro. And I'm going to keep it 100. Even though I'm picking Tank Davis to win that fight, bro, if you look at the track, we can go through the ins and outs and get out intricate and go through every little business aspect of this whole topic, but we ain't really got to do that. If we just keep this shit simple, look at the energy from Tank Davis before he became what you would call a free agent or his own man and, doing his own thing and moving away from Floyd and Leonard Ellaby. Look at what it was before that and look at what it is now, bro. We see what type of energy they own. They own Let me try to chase down Ryan Garcia. Let me try to secure as many easy bags as I can get. Let's just keep it 100. I'm not saying that these fights I think Hector Garcia was a good fight. You feel what I'm saying? But they trying to take a path where it's high reward is less risk as possible, bro. We know what that is, dog. They chasing Ryan Garcia, a dude on paper who done ducked out of multiple fights. This dude turned down a mandatory opportunity for a title versus Devin Haney, and he done ducked out of the Jojo Diaz fight. This man done ducked out of multiple fights. This the guy that they chasing avidly. That's who they chasing. As opposed to Devin Haney, he had to run down on Jojo Diaz after Ryan Garcia ducked him. He had everybody on Twitter going at that man's neck and forced Jojo Diaz in a fight. Remember when Jojo Diaz, after Ryan Garcia ducked, Jojo Diaz was like, man, I don't want to fight Haney. You know what I'm saying? He bored and all this shit. Man, that dude was forced to fight Devin Haney because he was looking like a hoe on Twitter. The same shit with George Kambosos. If you look at the track record, the same way Devin Haney ran down on Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, yes, Teofimo, this man got a track record of running down on motherfuckers and forcing them to get in the ring. Tank Davis ain't got that. Let me tell you, tell me how Devin Haney is possibly about to fight Lomachenko before Tank Davis. Y'all, we just gonna forget that Lomachenko been chasing Tank Davis for about 5 years? We forgot? That man been chasing Tank for years. Floyd Mayweather threatened to put Tank in the ring. Look, I got the article, bro, where Bob Arum said Floyd Mayweather called to try to make a deal to put Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring with Loma when they was beefing, bro. And Tank talking about, oh, they trying to set me up, bro. That's the type of energy that Tank moving with, even though I think Tank is an incredible fighter. I think he got all the skills, all the tools. I think he the best fighter from 130 to 140. That's what I think of Tank, but that still don't turn around. It still don't take away from the fact that this man energy don't tell me he want to fight the best. It don't tell me he want to prove himself as the best fighter. It don't tell me that he want to show motherfuckers that he the bad motherfucker that I think he is. Devin Haney's energy tells me that, but not Tank. So ain't no way in this world you can call Devin Haney a duck. Ain't no way. Because Tank Davis' energy showing me, let me try to secure the bags that I can get. Let me continue to build my name as a star. And I ain't mad at him. Canelo did this shit for years. Let me fight these, Rocky Field Hands and Liams and Callums and all these dudes and get these bags. You feel me? Fuck all that legacy shit. Now, he did ultimately go become undisputed. We ain't talking about Canelo, but I'm just making a point. He taking after the same path that Canelo took, bro. Let me fight whoever the fuck I want and continue to sell pay-per-views and get knockouts and build this mystique as a fucking monster when really the motherfuckers who really the monsters that people want to see you fight, bro, you don't got no energy towards them, bro. That's a fact, bro. Leonard Ellaby said, we don't want to talk about Shakur Stevenson. I know he was just coming up from 130, you know what I'm saying, 126 to 130, so he wasn't even at 135 at the time. But they like, we don't want to talk about Shakur. Devin Haney, who is that? We don't want to talk about Devin. What is he selling? You know what I'm saying? Although this man was the WBC champion at 135, now the undisputed champion, why the fuck we talking about Devin Haney need to be running down and trying to chase on Tank, even though that's what they doing, but the fact that he calling Tank out, Bill Haney calling Tank out, bro, y'all mad at him for calling him out. Y'all say he clout chasing when all the man want to do is fight the best. But then Tank Davis, he get to sit back and be quiet and do what he doing in peace. When you got a man on this side that really want to prove he the best, bro. I don't give a fuck about him having a lack of power, him being boring in the ring. The motherfucker got skills, and he want to prove that he the best. His style versus your favorite fighter style. The only difference is motherfucking Gervonta Tank Davis, he don't really want to fight. I ain't saying that he can't win. I think he gonna win the fight if they ever do. But damn, he got to show me that energy. So to make my point, if I'm Devin Haney, I'm not finna wait on Tank Davis for shit until he intentionally comes out and tells the world that he want to fight Devin Haney. I'm going to put pressure on him in the media like they doing to make it to the point where every time Gervonta Tank Davis get an interview, he got to say my motherfucking name. Every time he on camera, they got to ask him about Devin Haney. You feel me? To the point where Tank Davis start avidly coming out and aggressively calling out Devin Haney and making the people demand that fight. Until then, Devin Haney need to do his own thing, continue to create a legacy, continue to win titles, continue to get a bag, because we ain't finna sit here and act like Devin Haney ain't getting no bag. I ain't counting these niggas' pockets. But I seen what the motherfucker reportedly made for them last 2 fights. Yes, he been getting the bag. Don't act like if it's about money, then shit, Tank will fight Devin, because that's where the money at too. If it's really about money, if it's about titles, Tank Davis will fight him. If it's about titles. But obviously, when it come to Devin, it ain't about neither one of them things. Because Tank just don't want that fight right now, bro. His team don't want that fight. That's a fact. So ain't no way in this world you can call Devin Haney a duck. Ain't no way. It just don't make no sense, bro. And y'all niggas know that.
Shout out to anybody want to respond before I pass it?
Can the church say amen to that? Can we say amen?
So when Shakur was
ain't no amen to. I'm trying to let other people talk.
We're gonna take the kid gloves off tonight.
That's what I'm waiting for. Y'all gonna make me put all the smoke, man.
So when Shakur was talking to Bill,
hold up, Jay Noy, let money get in here, man. Money just got here. Money, what's up with you, bro? How you doing,
the kid gloves off tonight.
Come closer to your mic, Money. Come closer to your mic, Money.
Money don't need money got it. Money do your thing, bro.
Money in this hoe. What's good?
Yeah, man. I think money might have some smoke for you. Continue. Go ahead.
Yes. Oh yes. Now listen. Nobody can never say Devin is a duck, right? Nobody. But you never heard Tank come out his mouth and say Devin ducked him. Never, right? The thing is this, bro. Devin will fight. Tank will fight Devin ass. Tank and Ryan been on the platter. Ryan Garcia been on Tank radar since 2017, 2018, since they've been going back and forth, bro. That's the fight Tank been wanting. That's the fight that Ryan Garcia been wanting, bro. They been building that shit. Been building it, bro. You understand? So it comes to the point to where it's like you see Devin and his daddy trying to control Gervonta Tank Davis chessboard. And that shit ain't happening because Tank is the A side, and we all know that. Now, of course, if y'all want to see the fight, ain't nothing wrong with that. I want to see the fight as well. But we're not going to sit up here and act like Devin is putting pressure on Tank and he got Tank scared in the corner and they don't want to fight him. Negative, bro. Everybody had their chessboard set up the way that it's set up, right? I still believe Tank and Dev will meet up. It will be at 140. It's not going to be at 135. But this situation going on with Tank and Ryan has been in play, bro, to where it's supposed to happen before, but we all know the situation that happened. And a lot of people talk shit about Ryan Garcia and don't get that young man his credit, but Ryan Garcia is still a fucking star in the game. And Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis is going to do massive numbers in a boxing game, and it's going to be competitive, bro. I don't know why niggas look at Ryan and take this notion of, oh, well, he ducked in credit. He brought some shit on himself for us ducking out of fights, and people call him this, that, and the third. But to make it as if that man is not competitive against these dudes inside that ring is bullshit. That boy got real speed, real power. He accurate in a motherfucker. And he got if he catch any of them niggas, Tank, Devin, Shakur, if he catch any of them motherfuckers on the chin, right, he go knock their ass down or knock them out. The motherfucker is a contender in this game. It's just that he feel like he can beat Gervonta Tank Davis, and he feel like that's gonna be the fight that put him over the hump. Look, I love the belts. I'm not gonna sit up here and discredit the belts and try to take away from what boxing is about. And we know you got to become world champion, things of that nature. But in this day and age in boxing, we all know where the business stand at, and we all know what's going on. So we're not gonna sit around here and beat around the bush like we don't know that motherfuckers is going for big fights over titles, bro. Right? And when you look at Tank and you look at when you look at Tank and you look at Ryan Garcia, y'all can say what y'all want to say. That fight is way bigger than Tank and Devin Haney right now. And that's a fact. And that's why they pursuing that fight. And Tank been called out Ryan Garcia just like he called out Devin, because people gonna say, well, he said Devin was next. When he knocked Rolly ass out, he stepped up on that podium. He stepped up on them turnbuckles. Look right at Ryan Garcia, told him his ass was next, bro. You understand?
But nobody don't have a problem with that fight. Nobody said they got a problem with that fight.
Let me finish,
bro.
Go
ahead. And then I'm gonna catch your super chat after the money get done. Then I'll let continue. Fire back up.
So when it comes to the situation, and Tank been up on the Floyd, right? When he got up on the Floyd at that young age, ain't none of them niggas go turn away from Floyd and say, well, Floyd, I want to do this.
And smash my goddamn like button, by the way. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, you're going to follow Floyd blueprint. You're going to follow it, bro. Right? And we ain't gonna sit up here and make it as if Floyd ain't put Tank on with some good fights. They got him to where he at with them championship bouts. You understand? And when we look at Devin, we ain't gonna make it as if Devin was on point every time he called Tank out, as if he wasn't in fights already that was signed up, and they went clout chasing off Tank fucking name to build their fights up, because those are facts as well, bro. Do they want to fight Tank? Of course they want to fight Tank. I'm not gonna say they don't. They know Tank the A side. They know what it is, right? But the hate that they throw towards Tank and the shade that they throw is different when you want to fight a motherfucker and you keeping it boxing. But when you run around passing out mug shots and trying to discredit a man for making his money in his next fight, that's sucker shit and that's hoe shit. And can't nobody disagree with that. That's sucker shit and that's hoe shit. You understand? The thing is, you keep doing what you're doing on your chessboard, you continue to win. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing on my chessboard. I'm gonna continue to win. And when we meet up, we gonna meet up. You know what I mean? But when Tank knock his motherfucking jaw loose, I want everybody to keep that same energy. You feel me? Keep that same energy. But don't make it like Tank is ducking no Devin Haney in no shape, form, or fashion. And Tank do got energy towards Devin Haney, bro. It's just that when I'm in front, right, you're going to look at the list and see what's up next for the next biggest thing, bro. Now, will people say that Devin and Tank might be more competitive on paper than Ryan and Tank? Yes, they might say that shit because they look at the skill set. But Ryan Garcia is fucking dangerous with his speed, his power, his accuracy, bro. And y'all got to start giving that man his credit for what he is in the ring and get outside that, oh, he's just a social media this and the social media that, because what motherfuckers be saying, bro, at the end of the day. But I want the Tank and the Devin fight. Will it happen in the future? Yes. But right now, Gervonta Tank Davis moving on his chessboard the way he want to move on it, and people got to respect it. You know what I mean? People got to respect it. So we'll see what happens in the future. But ain't no shape, form, or fashion is Gervonta Tank Davis ducking none of these niggas in these boxing streets. None of them. Because Devin there right there with Shakur, and they ain't got that same motherfucking energy for Shakur as they got for everybody else. So that shit can go both ways, bro. But
shout out to Omega Red with the $2 in super chat says, now the beast has arrived. Hashtag Money Brown. Go ahead, contender. It's on you, bro. He was talking to you. You go ahead.
Hey, now I just wanted to say, hey, I agree with you, Money, as far as Ryan Garcia being a credible fighter as far as skill set, speed, power, attributes. The dude can absolutely fight. I never said that he couldn't fight. But if we keep it at 100, bro, Ryan Garcia out his own mouth, I don't know if it was after one of them fights. I can't remember what it was, but Devin had stepped in the ring and Ryan Garcia said on the mic, I'm not ready for Devin Haney yet, bro. Whole time he older than Devin Haney. This is the shit that I don't understand. Now you right. Tank Davis can move how he want to move, and I've accepted that. That's cool. I don't have a problem with him, you know, maximizing his earning potential, maximizing his star power, continuing to try to build that fan base. And I'm one of those fans. Again, I'm on record as saying I think Tank Davis beats Devin Haney. I'm still that motherfucker that's also saying that I want to see the fight too. And ain't nothing wrong with Tank moving how he moving. Ain't nothing wrong with him trying to fight Ryan Garcia. I think that's a big fight. It's a marketable fight. Both of them have millions of followers on social media. Both of them have you know, they both have a fan-friendly style, and it's a good fight. It's gonna end in a knockout. I think Tank Davis gonna knock that man head off his shoulder. That bitch gonna roll off the end of the ring. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I think. At the end of the day, though, the point I'm making, bro, is you just said it, Money, yourself, bro. Tank Davis moving his chessboard how he want to move. That right there tell you alone, bro. That man ain't trying. Look, Devin, the one that's like, okay, we can do this shit right now, bro. I know motherfuckers saying, well, he got to deal with Top Rank. Man, that shit finna be over with. When he was free, before he signed that deal with Top Rank, bro, they could have made a play to fight Devin Haney. But you just said yourself, bro, they not trying to do that. Tank gonna get to him when he get to him. And I'm cool with that. Just the fans, y'all motherfuckers need to keep that shit real. Look, say, okay, Tank Davis, he not trying to fight Devin right now. That's just what it is. So ain't no way you can say that and then in the same breath call Devin Haney a duck. I ain't saying, Money, you called him a duck, but a lot of Tank Davis fans is like overly, you know, outward Tank Davis fans is like really trying to sit on Devin Haney only because he want to make the best fights. He's trying to make the fights. Now, the only way he can do that, because he done tried to go the business route. He done tried to talk, you know, he's been a consummate professional. You know, he's been, you know, well-mannered. You dig what I'm saying? He'll get on camera, well represented. He try to go that route, but that shit don't work. So motherfuckers got to get rowdy in the media so people can start Motherfuckers got to make records. That's the same shit that they did with Lomachenko.
But passing out that man mug shot.
Man, I don't know nothing about
sucker
that.
shit. Yeah, his daddy. Yeah, the daddy.
Look, I don't know nothing about
mug shot.
But look,
hold on, I'm just saying around the same time.
I don't know nothing about no mug shot.
But you got to be on it, bro.
But what that got to do with them not trying to fight, bro?
No, because that's sucker shit. When you know this man got a fight coming up. Wait a minute, watch this.
All that shit don't got nothing to do with the fact that the man don't want to fight right now.
No. Because they know they already locked in it. When they went to sign their contract with Top Rank, bro, they knew they had the 2 fights, right, with George Kambosos, and they knew that third fight was gonna be Lomachenko. Nobody on this panel. Wait a minute. Nobody on this panel. Nobody on this panel. Hold on. Nobody on this panel
right now. Who would Tank be trying to fight? Devin or Ryan? He gonna be trying to fight Ryan, the motherfucker that's ducking Devin.
But that's the fight he been trying to get. That's the fight Ryan been trying to get. So why
he fight Loma?
He told you he would fight Loma, bro. He told you he was fight. That was Floyd doing. That was Floyd doing. No. That was Floyd doing.
Why didn't Tank
come on now?
Hold on. Tank Davis came out and said, bro, I ain't calling for none of the big fights. Why he not?
Because you're under Floyd Mayweather, bro, and Floyd Mayweather making it happen. Like I said, when you young like that, and you get up under Floyd Mayweather, you're going to follow his blueprint. You're going to do what he say, bro. And Floyd, and now that he's away from
y'all, smash the like button for these two great boxing minds doing their thing, man. Smash my goddamn like button. If you can't donate to the channel, hit the Cash App or the Super Chat. You can at least hit the like button. All these channels up here are great. We got everything boxing up here: Contender Regime Boxing, Dub Right Side, Money Brown TV. They laying down demos and talking some real good boxing shit. So hit my like button one time for them because they doing a great job. Y'all go ahead. I ain't mean to cut y'all off, but I had to say that because they lacking on my like button right now, man.
You could hit that like button, man.
So now that he's away from Floyd, the first fight was Hector Garcia, a motherfucker that derailed the New York boy shit.
That was a good fight.
And now he's going after Ryan Garcia, right? On his own economy, right? And now when we wait for that, when that fight is over with, then we'll see what the next move is, right? Just like Bill Haney and them knew they had George Kambosos twice, and they knew Lomachenko was next. They knew it. Like we all knew it. Like come on, bro, we ain't gonna sit up here and beat around the bush. We know once you sign that top rate contract that what you was up under, bro. And then when you was over on the zone, we know what was going down as well. You feel me? The fight wasn't big enough for no fucking joint thing with Tank and Devin when he was with the zone, fam. And it probably still ain't big enough right now for a joint situation. But
man, if we keeping it 100, bro, Dev really a boss, bro. He got a partnership with Top
We gonna say he's a boss, but he's fighting. I got you. You can go. We gonna say he's a boss, but he's still fighting what they saying,
his
bro.
Undercard, bro. Devin Haney really a boss, dog. He got a partnership with Top Rank and ESPN. This shit, bro, him and Tank Davis not the same, bro. They not the same.
Wait a minute. But he's still fighting. Bro. He's still fighting who Bob Burnham telling him to fight.
No, so he want to fight Lomachenko.
All his partnership
shit. That man been chasing Lomachenko for years.
Shit. You can miss me with that, bro. We can say,
Devin is on Lomachenko for years. The dude who Tank Davis, he's scared to say his name.
First of all, negative, bro. I got to take on my Instagram. I got to take on my Instagram saying we can make that shit happen, right? As long as that money right. Like I said, he was up on the Floyd Mayweather 2 list, fam, to where Floyd was saying, we just gonna do in-house fights here, do in-house fights there. You're going to listen to Floyd when he's bringing you up. He putting millions in your bank account. He making you a world champion. You still fighting. Wait a minute. You still fighting quality fights that motherfuckers not trying to give you credit for. But when he caught on to that shit, he like, hold on, man. I'm making good money. Nah, I've heard now. I ain't gonna keep fighting these type of shits. And now I'm on my own. And now that he's his own man, he calling his own shots. You got to give him credit for Hector Garcia.
I do. That was a good win.
I ain't just saying you. I'm just saying in general. You got to give him credit for the Hector Garcias. You got to give him credit for going in there and fit to fight Ryan Garcia right after that, right? Hopefully this shit go down. And then we got to wait to see what happened after that. And we have to wait to see what Devin do with the Lomachenko
Can I
fight.
ask you one thing, real quick, one thing? If Tank Davis, let's say the Ryan Garcia fight happened, boom, he knocked Ryan Garcia ass out. And then Devin get in with Loma, he beat Loma. If Tank Davis ain't going after Devin Haney, bro, Devin Haney free, right? And Tank, he calling for Tank Davis. If Gervonta Tank Davis not going after Devin Haney, bro, what you gonna call that?
Well, do we got to see who we fight next?
But hold on, what you mean? Who next? We talking about Tank and Devin.
I'm saying if he's fighting a quality fighter next, that you say that's a hell of a fight. What we gonna say now? If he gonna fight a motherfucker, we be like, oh come on, Tank, what the fuck is this? Yes, I'm gonna say something, but yes, I want to see it. But wait a minute, but yes, I want to see it. I want to hold on. This is my thing. Yes, do I want to see him fight Devin Haney? You fucking right. After the Ryan Garcia, after the if both of him and Devin is successful, right? Do I want to see Tank go out there and call out? Well, not call him out, but sit at the table with him and try to make the fight happen? Yes. But if he go out there, he fighting another motherfucker that's a quality opponent that's on the same situation where we can say this is a dangerous fight as well, then I'm not gonna be pissed off.
Hold on. If it's not Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or a title fight with Regis at 140, who else the fuck?
Who else is there?
Who is it?
I'm sure Devin Haney will find somebody.
Devin Haney.
I'm sure Devin Haney will find somebody other than them four.
But
hold on, I can't hear him, bro. Hold on, I can't hear him. Say those names again, contender.
Devin Haney, who is currently the undisputed champion at 135, Shakur Stevenson, who is newly moving up to 135, or the champion, WBC champion, Regis Prograis at 140. If it ain't one of them three, Money Brown TV, who would you say that Tank Davis is fighting? Who would be a credible guy?
Or Frank Martin.
Frank Martin is cool,
but it ain't gonna be Frank. It ain't gonna be Frank. It ain't gonna be Frank.
We know
my thing is we have to wait to see what names is out there, right? What the fight I'm on next is Devin. Yes, those three names.
But just
wait a minute, those three names you called out. Those three names you called out. I would love those three names. I would love them. Out of the three, yes, I want Devin next. I want him to call Devin out next. I want Devin to call him out next to see if he really wants that smoke now that he's free, right? We'll see what it is. But if Devin go to 140 and start calling out Tank, and Tank is standing at 35, then what? What that mean? Because they already said they're going to 40.
Let me catch the super chat real quick. Then y'all got it. Shout out Omega Red with the $5 in the super chat. Says Dev calling out everyone except Shakur. What's good for the goose is good for the duck. Y'all go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Devin and Shakur both already said they'll fight each other. Let's not get that shit fucked up. Shakur,
that's not what I heard.
So they saying they'll fight each other, so they give him a pass.
That's not what I heard.
Shakur know that Devin will want that smoke, and Devin knows Shakur want that. Both of them done called out each other. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Tank Davis. We talking about Tank Davis right now.
Yeah, we're gonna start taking Devin.
So think about it like this.
I thought Shakur was part of the best talk. He not part of the best.
Stop trying to move the goalpost.
Hey, let's stay right where it's at. Cause I promise you, I ain't even cooked yet. I'm just letting y'all go. I got so much shit.
Talking about the best.
Don't let y'all have it right now. Let them go.
Real quick, whenever we talking about the best, you talking about the cash cow and the undisputed champ.
Jay Noy, let him go. Let him go.
Whoever that is talking from the side, bro, you talking some nonsense right now because you know Devin Haney will fight Shakur, and I know Shakur will fight Devin Haney, but we talking about a motherfucker who got energy for somebody who don't got energy for him. Devin Haney and Shakur both got energy for each other, bro.
Negative.
So fight ain't happening. Why is that?
Let them go. It's one-on-one. We don't jump. Hey, we don't jump over here, bro. This is contender and money right now. They got it, bro. They brothers, they disagree, they doing their shit. Let them go, brother. I promise you this. I promise everybody in the chat, everybody on this panel that don't know, I promise y'all one thing. Contender don't need no help, and money don't need no help. So let them go.
That's big ass facts. But like I said, Devin Haney will fight Shakur, you feel me? But he finna fight Loma, a guy who is equally credible. You dig what I'm saying? So look, we talking about why Tank Davis ain't got energy for Devin Haney when Devin Haney got energy for Tank. So let me narrow it down, Money Brown. All I'm saying is this. If it ain't Devin Haney, and it ain't Shakur, and it ain't Regis Prograis, how can you, like, hypothetically, who can you say, like, why wouldn't you have a certain type of energy for Tank Davis if he's not aggressively calling out Devin, if Devin is calling him out? If he not going to fight Devin next, but Devin is aggressively calling him out like he's been doing, but Tank ain't responding and he go fight somebody else, what you call that?
Well, let me say this and let me rephrase what he said, because Tank got energy for everybody. It ain't like Tank won't fight him. So I don't know how Contender getting that mixed and screwed to make people feel like Tank don't want to smoke with Devin.
No,
this the thing. All right,
I think he'll win the fight. But I'm saying
because when you say things like, all right, but when you say things like, well, Shakur and Devin to fight each other, They got the same energy. Now Devin ain't got the same energy for Shakur like you said with everybody else. But to get back on your notion,
no.
To
He
get
don't got
back
the
on your
same.
notion.
Hold on. He don't have
Hold
the
on.
same energy for Shakur that he does for
Yeah.
Tank because Shakur he ain't even had a fight at 35.
Hey, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter
Hold on. So
because
why would the undisputed champ at
people
35 be aggressively calling out a guy
hey,
who ain't even had a fight in that
it
division
doesn't
yet?
because we
That don't
know
even
what.
make
Wait a
sense,
minute.
bro.
Wait a minute.
Money, you know that don't make
Wait a
sense,
minute. Wait a
bro.
minute. The same reason
You know
why.
that don't make sense.
Let me answer. The same reason why you saying if Tank ain't calling out Shakur or Devin or Tio because you know Devin is one of them. I mean, sorry, you know Shakur is one of them ones, bro. So let's not play no semantics here. So if you want
That's
to
a good
put Tank,
point.
if you want to put Tank in a situation where Tank, if you ain't fight the motherfucker at 140 and what's my man Regis, right? Or Devin at 35 or Shakur that's at 35 now, because you know they one of them ones. The same shit go for Devin Haney, bro. But my thing is this.
Hold on, wait. The
Hold
only
on,
reason
hold
I
on.
brought up
You
Shakur is
gotta let me
because
finish.
Leonard Ellerby.
You gotta let me
Leonard
finish.
Ellerby, I'm making a
Well,
point to say
yeah,
that they
Len ain't
are
calling shots for
avoiding
Tank no
certain
more.
guys, bro.
Len
Leonard
ain't calling.
Ellerby said,
Yeah,
let's not talk about Shakur. Let's not
ain't
talk
calling.
about Devin
Leonard
for a
ain't calling.
reason.
Listen, Len ain't calling shots for Tank no more. So
But when he was,
we,
they
we
was
can
on the
leave them
court.
out.
Tank was on
We can
board with that.
leave. Well, it wasn't that Tank was on board with it. Just that he was following his team suit because guess what? They bringing the M's. They making the fights happen, and I'm just gonna knock out whoever the fuck they put in front of me because I believe in them. And listen, none of us is going nowhere too soon, so we're going to meet up. But when Tank caught on to that shit, right? He's away from TMT now. It's GTD promotion and it's Al Heyman. So like I said, once again, he made the Hector Garcia fight happen, the undefeated, hard-hitting motherfucker. Now he's going after Ryan Garcia. But to answer your question, with you say if it ain't those three names, it's the point where you got Javante Tank Davis, and it's not just those three names that's gunning for him, bro. Now, are those the top three names that you can
What
say?
y'all think of
Hell
Gary
yeah.
Russell Jr.?
Yeah, that's another. But
That's a credible
you got
fight, but I mean,
everybody. You have
that's a
more than
credible
that.
fight.
Like when you look at 140, bro, you got killers at 140. You got more killers at 35, right? And every motherfucker at 140 and at 35 will drop whatever they doing to fight a Javante Tank Davis. Will we agree? Right?
I can agree with
Everybody.
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
So yes, now you named three of the top shotters that'll be very competitive for him, and I'm not mad at you for that. And yes, I would want him to fight those three top shotters. But when you Javante Tank Davis, bro, and that list is from her to motherfucking Alaska, right? You're gonna weigh your options. But yes, I want the Devin Haney fight, bro. I want that fight. This is no me or well, you checking out on this or you checking out on that because we all know once it comes to this boxing game, bro, it's all about what makes sense at the moment. It's all about what makes sense at the moment, bro.
My
Right?
whole point was that we shouldn't even be considering calling Devin Haney a duck because
Well,
motherfuckers know that ain't the case.
that's a
That was
fact.
my whole point for
Yeah,
getting up
that's a
here, bro.
fact. Yeah, so
That
I didn't even know
shit
where they
shouldn't
came
even be
from,
a
right?
thought in motherfuckers' heads,
Right,
bro.
and that's why I say I don't know where they came from because you never heard Tank call that man a duck.
I tell y'all where it came from. Y'all cook on this. This is where it came from. So Devin Haney had two options, right? After saying that he wants the Tank Davis fight, because Contender is making the case that he just been running down on Tank, saying this, saying that. Like you do a Bill Haney interview, he ain't got shit to say about Loma, but his ass talking about Tank. You best believe that Tank gonna come up in the interview. If you don't bring him up, his ass gonna bring him up. This is what we trying to figure out. If Devin Haney resigns to Top Rank before the Loma fight, because if he do it after the Loma fight and Tank ain't sent him no offer and shit, then we're looking at Tank sideways. That's a duck move on Tank part. But if he after saying all this shit and he don't even allow himself to get free, he don't even allow himself to weigh his options. If he resigns with Top Rank after saying all this shit about how bad him and his pops, how bad they won't Tank, and he resigns with Top Rank, essentially making that a moot point because you know Top Rank gonna have a whole plan for him before even realizing that he's free or not. That's what we're talking about. Would you consider that a duck? Would you consider him being a clout chaser at that point? Because you claim you want this shit. You claim that you want to do this and do that. But when given the opportunity, you just re-signed with Top Rank and you really never gave the Tank Davis fight a chance by way of you being free and being able to weigh your options. That's where this shit came up from. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, so let me touch on the first contender. No, I won't consider that a duck on the simple factor of you just signing with a promotion company, right? Now, when it comes to the negotiation, that's a different situation. You understand what I'm saying? Because they still can make it happen. Is only thing gonna be is Bob willing to let Devin go to wherever Tank is at? Because like I said, when you look at that fight, is it big enough for us to say, oh, let's make it a joint situation? But that's why the Ryan Garcia fight is so big for Javante Tank Davis. Because if you go out there and knock Ryan out like I expect them to, right, it's going to put Tank on a different level, right? That fight is it, bro.
Hey,
That's
how
like,
many
yeah,
how many pay-per-view buys you think that fight do, money?
man. I think it. Look, I'm on the verge. This way back when I was saying it's one of. It might do more than Earl and because I thought it was gonna happen around the time Earl and Bud fight, and I said it's gonna outsell Earl and Bud, bro. But
I can see that.
I do think if they promote that bitch the right way, this just me, y'all. This just me. I know we're in the time of the internet
Don't
and all
say
that
a
shit.
million. Don't
But I
say a
think,
million. Don't
yeah,
you do it.
I am. I think it can break Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya
Don't.
record, bro.
Oh my
I think it.
goodness.
Listen, when you promote that bitch the right way,
You
you got to
saying
understand.
Ryan?
Cause you got to
Ryan and
understand.
Tank?
Ryan and Tank has the possibility to break Floyd and Oscar De La Hoya pay-per-view records. This how I'm looking at it, bro.
What they did?
You
What
you
was it?
you, you can
1.4?
do you can do so much with that fight. You can promote so much. You got to understand a fan base, bro. And you got the African American versus the Mexican American. But you got a lot of Mexicans that love Tank. You got a lot of Mexicans that love Ryan. You got some black motherfuckers that love Tank. Got some black motherfuckers that love Ryan. But it's the way you promote it, bro. You can take it to the basketball
They
games,
did
the
2.4
baseball
million.
games.
You think he's gonna beat that money?
De La Hoya and Mayweather did 2.4 million. I heard somebody ask that. They did 2.4 million.
Yes, I think it got the possibility, bro. Damn, 2.4.
I think that
Nah,
fight. Man, I
2.4, bro.
I think
I can't
that
hit
fight do
2.4.
650,000.
Money say nah, I can't go that far.
That bitch,
that
bitch
I
doing
think they can do
600.
1,000,000
The
plus.
ceiling is
I'm gonna tell you.
650,000.
Nah,
In this climate, in
let
this
me say this though.
market, with
Let me say this,
illegal
contender.
streaming being at its height,
I
that
know,
bitch doing 650,
But
maybe
let-
700,000, and that's on the high end, my brother.
But let me tell you how they can do 1,000,000 plus. Now I'm gonna take that back. When you say 2.4, I ain't see. I thought that was at one something. I thought.
Yeah, I
That's
thought it was like
why I had to
1.4.
That's why I had to look it up
Okay.
for you. I couldn't have you out here damn bad like that,
Okay,
bro.
yeah. So I
couldn't do it
might
like
take
that.
that back. But I do think they can. I do think they can hit around one point something, bro. The simple fact of everything you can do with that fight, bro. You can do a lot with that fight. The way you can promote that fight and they fan bases, fam. They fan bases, they got it, bro. They got that it factor. So you got to do a hell of a promotion though, and I think they will, bro. And once they shit start catching, bro. Once you start seeing motherfuckers like they showing them knocking or Tank knocking out their motherfucker over there, Ryan knocking out everybody. This is the time where you go see Ryan, go see a fan base come alive against Javante Tank Davis, bro.
This when you gonna see if his fan base real and if that social media shit turned into dollars. That's when we gonna see. I agree with you, bro. Like it's a marketable fight. It's a big fight and it's a fan friendly fight. And I would love to. I've been wanting that fight for the longest too, but Ryan been ducking. No, he been ducking Tank for years.
Well, I ain't gonna
been wanting that fight. But look, hold on. But look,
no.
I
Let me
just
say
don't.
this,
That bitch ain't doing. That bitch do 700,000. I give it that, bro. But
I feel
that's
like
on the high end, bro.
I feel like they can hit 1,000,000 plus. That's just
I wanted to do.
I
want that bitch to break records, but I'm just saying realistically though.
But see, this the thing. This the thing people don't give Ryan credit for though. Manny Pacquiao and them reached out to Ryan. This is what I know for a fact, bro. I know this for a fact. Manny Pacquiao and them team reached out to Ryan Garcia for a fight, and that's when Tank and Ryan. Well, they was trying to make the fight happen the first time, and he got pulled out when Ryan came out and said he had something bigger, and nobody can knock him, right? And a lot of people were shitting on his ass. But when Manny Pacquiao called, Canelo called, you know what I'm saying, Floyd called, you gonna answer that goddamn bill. I don't give a fuck what your name is. You gonna ask. That's why Earl was ready, Bud was ready, Ugas was ready, and that is a fact. Manny Pacquiao now reached out to Ryan Garcia team, and then they try to make it like they didn't, and that really
bro. Ryan was lying like he always been lying, bro.
Contender,
on,
that's
bro.
not contender.
Man,
Stop
that dude
it, bro.
Is a liar,
Stop
bro.
it, bro.
Ryan
That's
Garcia
a bro.
Is a liar,
I'm putting my channel
He's
on
a
it.
Fucking
That,
liar,
bro. I ain't put my channel on it. That Manny Pacquiao team reached out to Ryan Garcia. I'm not gonna sit up here and just say this shit.
They reached out to that man. I'm saying that motherfucker lied.
He's not
Man,
lying
I heard that
on
too.
that
I did hear
situation,
that
bro.
too.
They reached out to that man, and that's why when they pulled the fight off, and Floyd and them was pissed off, and they was like, nah, you ain't gonna put us on that motherfucker back burner. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just called the shots like that. Because they was willing to let Ryan Garcia be the A side in that fight at that time when they should make the fight happen. But these are facts, bro. These are facts. But at the end of the day, right? I want to see the Tank and the Devin Haney fight. I want that shit to take place. But we ain't gonna be putting that notion out here like Tank ain't got that energy for Devin because Tank is moving on his chessboard the way he want to move on his chessboard. Bill and them, listen, they want that if factor. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to fight Tank. Nothing at all. Ain't nothing wrong with talking shit and the media want to fight Tank. It's just sometimes it's certain shit you don't do, bro. It's certain shit you don't do. You know what I'm saying? And when Bill Nim, and I don't know, you might want to do your research, contender. When Bill Nim ran around here, when that shit was happening, he passing out that man mugshot, And then, Devin saying, "Oh, I sent the sparring partner home. We didn't need him." Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you start passing out mug shots on people, you trying to kill a nigga pockets. You
Yeah,
trying to fuck
nah,
with a
if
nigga
that's
pay per
what
view and
they
shit
was
like
doing,
that.
nah, that's some fuck
Yeah,
question. But
yeah,
I
that
ain't
was some
see that.
sucker
But look,
shit.
hold on. But let me ask you this real quick though. Do you think the same way you talking about Tank got that it factor, like he the man? You think T.O. was the man? You think he the same as
T.O.
Tank? Is he the equivalent to Tank?
You say who?
T.O.
Teofimo?
Yeah. Is he the equivalent to Tank to y'all?
No, negative.
Nah, not to me.
Well, I mean, how was y'all feeling when Devin was breathing down his motherfucking neck?
I wanted to fight, right?
So,
I wanted to fight. But
hold on. What about Loma?
Let me say this. No, let me say this. When that situation was happening, but I said this. T.O. and Loma was already put in play, and that fight was like when they was trying to get the fight. When you got Lomachenko who hold titles, you got Teofimo who just got the IBF title, bro. We know that fight was bigger than Devin fighting Loma. Now nobody can sit up here and disagree, right?
Hold on,
Let me
seen
finish,
video
Contender.
of Devin running
Let me
up
finish,
on
Contender.
T.O. way before
Let me
Loma.
finish, Contender.
Way before that.
Let me finish,
way before
Contender.
he was a
Let me
champion.
finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish though. But we saying way before he was a champion, right? But these dudes trying to make their names before they get in there, bro. So when you seen Teofimo Lopez and you seen Lomachenko both under Top Rank at that time, right? And you seen Bob Arum building that fight up to be Lomachenko and Teofimo. That's an in-house fight. We know that's what they doing. We know that's what they doing. So, like, we not gonna play naive and act like, oh, well, because Devin called him out. Nah, that's the fight they was building up. And at the time, Loma had titles. T.O. just beat Richard Cormier for the IBF scrap. And it made way more sense than Devin Haney versus Loma, Devin Haney versus T.O. When you got these motherfuckers in-house, whomever win, you got them. And we know that what Bob was gonna do, bro.
For top rank business wise, you're right. That makes sense. But what I'm asking though, let me ask you this: do you think that Devin truly wanted to fight them? That it wasn't just for clout, but he really wanted to fight them dudes?
I truly think Devin want to fight all these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
So the point I'm making is that you can't make it seem like he only calling out Tank because he the man. He's the it factor. He's the people. He's the star. No, he just want to fight the fucking best. He want to fight who y'all think the best.
They want to fight Tank because no, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. But they
already got money, bro. He not trying to fight Tank for a bag, bro. He got
not
bread.
About the money, bro.
It's just
about
made.
Wait a minute.
In them two fights with Cambosis, bro, he made more than Tank made in his last two fights.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. Well, we don't know that for a fact. But let me say this. Let me say this, bro. Let me say. Well, we can say
his guaranteed money up front was more, but we don't.
We don't know what the back end. Let's move forward.
You're right. You're right. We don't know what the back end look like.
But his purse was more. Yes.
This the thing. This the reason why they want to fight Tank, bro. And it's because you said it out your own mouth, right? You said, why do Devin have to chase Tank? Right? You see Devin them 4 scraps. They undisputed shorty around that bitch. And I say it all the time. He's the #1 lightweight. But they want that position that Gervonta Tank Davis got to where every motherfucker is chasing you and you are that pay-per-view attraction, bro.
He would drop them belts in a heart. He would drop them belts in a heartbeat if he can have Tank Davis popularity.
Hold on.
I don't think it got nothing to do with pay-per-view attraction.
Hold on, bro. It's crazy when the individual want to prove.
Let money finish, then we gonna open it. We gonna open it up to everybody because they've been going a while. Let money finish, and then everybody can get in.
The nigga been kicking for 15 minutes. Respect.
I know he got it. Let him finish, and then we open.
My fault. I ain't mean to hog you. My fault.
Nah, y'all had a little good back and forth. I enjoyed it. Let money finish, then we all open up. Go ahead.
Is this. Yes, it is about that pay-per-view attraction, bro. It is about that it factor, bro, because that's what they want. That's why they going on pay-per-view now. But when you look at Gervonta Tank Davis, that's why Bill Haney, when they had the rematch against George Kambosos, kept saying, well, George is contractually to fight for the belts. He's not contractually obligated to fight us because they thought when they got them titles, right, that every motherfucker's going to be chasing behind them and motherfuckers going to have to get in line to fight them. But no, the scenario was still Gervonta Tank Davis is that dude. Period. And they want that it factor that Tank got to where it doesn't matter if you got the motherfucking titles or you just sitting up there.
I think they just want their respect as the best, bro.
Wait a minute. No, they want that respect and they want every motherfucker to stand in line and get behind you. Everybody wanted in boxing, bro. Not just him, but everybody want that it factor where you are the #1 guy and everybody in line to fight you. They don't got that shit. They want that. And if you beat Gervonta Tank Davis, you possibly can get that. But Tank is the guy, even with him being undisputed, Tank is still a guy at 135 because whomever Devin Haney lined up to fight, they will bag out of that fight to fight Tank in a heartbeat. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying, bro. Tank got that it factor that they want. They know it. That's why Bill was ready to drop everything, but he keep trying to control. We go to 140 and fight Tank. We'll do this to fight Tank. Everybody want what Tank got, bro. That it factor, bro. We can't deny that shit. It is what it is, bro.
It ain't
go
the
ahead.
it factor, bro.
Hey, let me catch the super chat. Let me catch super chat. You got it right side. Shout out Schizo Paul with the $5 in super chat. Says this entire live is some fire classic cook up on all sides. That's because I got some of the best boxing minds in boxing up here, bro. Go ahead, right side.
Man, it's not an it factor. It's that everybody up here, like my brother Money, like my brother Knockout, like my brother Contender, they're gonna sit here and say, John, they're gonna be like, hey, Tank gonna beat Devin ass. And so at the end of the day, the brother just trying to prove that he the best. And that's what. When did we stop looking for fighters to do that in the sport of boxing? That's exactly what we want to see from them. We want to see them prove that they're the best. And that's all the brother's saying is right now, even though I got the belts, they telling me that you the best. So damn it, I want to fight you. What's the problem with that? How is that clout chasing? How is that doing anything but trying to fight the best? I understand what you're gonna say, Knockout. When you
don't know what I'm gonna say. I ain't talked in like 30 minutes.
Well, you and me
on my own shit, man. Go ahead. I'm listening though. Go ahead.
Well, you gonna tell me, hey, when you're calling other people out and you got other stuff going on, they got other stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Then it's clout chasing. What I would tell you in that situation is that regardless of what you got going on, I want to hear you speaking on the best, because even though you may not have that opportunity at that moment, build a fight accordingly. So when that fight does come available, you feel me? Hence the reason we having this conversation of why we want to see Tanks in the Tanks in the contract and Devin not go resign if he has that option to make that fight happen. That's all I'm saying.
I got you, bro. Like my thing, and I heard a lot, bro, and I agree with a lot of it. I disagree with a lot of it, but my overall take is this, bro. Like this whole notion that Devin just been running down on Tank, bro. Like that's the shit that just like I be baffled. Like I don't be understanding how people see that shit. Like you want to talk about Ryan Garcia ducking him? I agree with that shit 1000%. Fucking Ryan Garcia went around this bitch trying to fight for the interim tournament champion or some shit. Like he was trying to be the interim champion like 3-4 times. Not to fight Devin Haney. So I'm with that. You want to talk about Teofimo avoiding him to try to fight George Kambosos? I'm with that shit 100%, bro. I agree. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about how Kambosos was trying to do everything, fight Loma, all that shit, they gave Devin Haney a shit-ass deal trying to fight him, I agree with that 100%, bro, because those are things that actually happen. But this notion that he been having, how is he doing that all at the same time, bro? And that's my issue with a lot of Devin Haney fans. I ain't saying nobody up here doing it, but if you are, then feel free to speak on it when I get done. But this notion that Devin Haney, every time he got a fight, bro, he's only fighting that person because everybody else ducked him. That's the shit that be making me look at shit sideways, bro. Like every time he got a fight, if he fighting Kambosos, it's because Tank Davis and Teofimo and Lomachenko and everybody ducking him. If he fight the rematch with Kambosos, it's because Tank Davis and Teofimo and everybody in the world ducking him. Every time if he fight Lomachenko this time, it's gonna be because Tank Davis didn't want no smoke. Like we don't care nothing about rematch clauses. All of a sudden, we don't care nothing about paperwork. We don't care nothing about what the actual promoter is telling you what's gonna happen when it come to Devin. Just because he say he wants something, or his daddy say he wants something, and they say they want the fight. If they don't get the fight that they out here talking about they want, then they being ducked. That's the shit that be getting me, bro, where I'm like, nah, bro, I can't rock with that shit. I can't rock with it at all. Like, if we want to nitpick and like really talk about it, like we did a whole live, and a lot of brothers like Right Side and a lot of other brothers was agreeing with me when I say, yeah, bro, Terence Crawford, if he wanted that smoke, why he over here doing this shit? My brother Contender, shout out to him. He even hit me with a super chat, like, yeah, bro, all that smoke at 147, 154 and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you got to be. Well, y'all know Devin Haney was a Showtime fighter from 2018 to 2019. Like all this Tank smoke y'all say he running down on, all this Tank smoke y'all say he won't, all this shit that he going after and shit. Why he leave Showtime to go to the Zone then? If he was running down on Tank Davis, if he was chasing Tank, if Tank ducking him and shit, and that's the fight that he been saying that he won't have been showing that he won't with his actions and shit. Why he leave Showtime? Why he go over there? Why he go to the Zone and shit? So that. And again, I don't think Devin no duck, but what I rally against and what I talk against based off of facts and logic, how the hell are you running down on somebody when you going somewhere else? Like you saying you want the Tank fight, cool, bro. I know you want it. I ain't saying you no duck. You saying that you'll beat his ass, cool, bro, no issue. But how you want me to believe that you running down on him, that you chasing him, when every move that you've made has been in the opposite direction. Like, fuck what you tell me. What you really doing? Go sign to the zone. Fuck what you telling me. What you really doing? Going over there to Top Rank. But you running down on Tank, though. Nah, bro. Like, all the other shit I give y'all, I think them other fighters are ducking them. But I draw the line with Tank because I just don't see it, bro. That shit ain't true. All they doing, they both doing the same shit. They talking a bunch of shit to each other. And ain't nobody sending no contract. This time coming up in May or June, whenever Devin get ready to fight Loma and Tank get ready to fight fucking Ryan Garcia, assuming Ryan don't duck, I think Tank need a backup plan. He need to make sure he got somebody in line that's in camp, that's ready to go, just in case Ryan Garcia do some Ryan Garcia shit. But that's a whole nother conversation. This is gonna be the first time where Tank is his own man, he his own boss, he can do what he want. And then it's gonna be Devin Haney where he have an opportunity to be free. At that point, we'll know what's what. If Tank don't send his ass an offer and he was tapping because Contender said he wanted to hear Tank say that he won't Devin fight. Well, I got Tank on record on the Rise podcast and on the post-fight interview against Hector Garcia. He said on the Rise podcast, talking directly to Blue Blood TV, tell Devin Haney I want to fight him next. When I get done with Ryan, I want to fight him next. So we got him on camera saying that shit one time. Then he said it again, asked about Devin Haney. I'll fight him next in a heartbeat. All right, bro. Now you got to stand on that shit. Devin and Bill. Y'all got Loma and shit. Y'all had the rematch with Cambosos. This is supposed to be your last deal on Top Rank. This is going to be the first time for you where you free. You can entertain an offer with Tank. PBC ain't got to send no shit to motherfucking Top Rank who they don't want to do business with. They can send the shit directly to Bill Haney and Devin and get the shit popping. We gonna find out who really want what. And I hope that all my brothers, I know the people up here is objective. I just hope that everybody be willing to give smoke to the proper person who deserve that smoke at that time. But to act like Devin Haney been running down on Tank Davis and Devin got this certain type of energy towards Tank that Tank ain't got towards Devin, nah, bro, I can't get with that shit because that man was on the same network and he chunked deuces and went to go get bread over there on the zone, bro.
I could just hold on just one thing on that. Back in 2018, 2019, around the time that Devin was doing business with Showtime, he expressed interest of fighting Tank, but it wasn't this aggressive because at the time he was working his way up in the WBC to get highly ranked in the WBC so he can ultimately get to where he did become the interim and then the mandatory for that title. What happened was when he saw that Lomachenko at the time was the man at 135, right? So what happened was when he saw that Eddie Hearn had came into the game and really started, moving and shaking, he promised Devin Haney that he was going to be able to facilitate a deal to get him in the ring with Lomachenko. What happened was the WBC fucked him out of him actually getting that title shot with Lomachenko. But he had his eyes on Lomachenko at the time. Tank Davis, what he was doing at 135. He made interest of fighting Tank, but Devin want the titles. He want to fight the best. He want to fight the guy at the time that everybody's saying is the best. At that time, Tank Davis still was maneuvering around Lomachenko, had not expressed no interest in fighting Loma. Devin was chasing that guy. Devin just want to fight the best, bro. He's not just chasing one person. He want to fight any motherfucker that people saying the best. Nobody was saying Tank was better than Loma at that time because Loma was the man. Tank wouldn't even say Loma name. So why in 2018, 2019, if Devin gonna be calling Tank out right now, I feel what you're saying, bro. But
I feel what you're saying, bro. But the only thing that I would say back to that is, again, bro, for me, you can't tell me you chasing Vasily Lomachenko, but you go sign into the zone and shit, bro. You can't tell me that, bro. Like I can't tell you if you go live, bro. If you go live, Contender, and I say I'm chasing you and I won't smoke with you, but I'm over there in somebody else live and I never come hit your link, I never come holler at you. I can't say I really want to smoke with you, bro.
But let me say if you number one for that belt, though. Right. Let me say this though. Yes, you can say that he was going for right. He put himself in position in WBC, right? So he was going for a Lomachenko. That don't have nothing to do with Tank, bro. See, when you keep saying, "Oh, well, Tank wasn't saying Lomachenko name," negative. Tank was saying Lomachenko name, bro. I will tell you, I got Tank on my Instagram saying he wanted the Lomachenko fight. That was Floyd doing because Floyd didn't want to fuck with Bob Arum, and Floyd felt like he wanted to do something different with Gervonta Tank Davis. Regardless of whatever, Floyd was thinking of shit like that, and Tank is going to follow suit with Floyd Mayweather. But the thing is this: when you hungry and you up and coming in the game, look at Jerron Bruce Ennis, look at Errol Spence on the rise, look at Javante Tank Davis when he was on the rise. Yes, you're going to want the smoke with anybody and everybody to put your name out there to show them that you are that guy, bro. So Devin was coming up as he should, right? Wanting to fight everybody, wanted to smoke with everybody because that's the position they was in. They was an independent situation going around. So yes, they're calling out everybody. But Tank had structure over there to where, let's just keep it real, he had the Floyd Money Mayweather machine behind him to where he was growing his name and he was making himself the hottest thing in boxing, being the hottest young Negro out there. So when they do come to him, he's going to be the A side regardless, bro. So that's the route they was taking, putting Tank in position to be the A side. Doesn't matter who he fight. People might not go like that shit, but Floyd and them, they had their thing going on over there, and it was working. Right? We ain't gonna say it was working. Well, it worked because it put Tank as the number one guy, right, out of these young bulls, and right now he's the number one guy to some of these top shotters. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they had a route that they was taking, and that route worked out for them. But it was on Tank to say, you know what? I'm tired of this route now. I'm ready to fight these big dogs. I'm ready to put their ass in the dirt to show them that they can't fuck with me. I'm gonna make my money on that end, and that's why him and Floyd was bumping heads. You see what I'm saying? So it's not gonna like Tank weren't hearing the shit that people were saying this, that, and the third. But still in all, you got to understand that Tank was up under the tutelage of Floyd Money Mayweather. But if it was Devin up under him or anybody else, and Floyd saying we got this route for you, just stay course to this route. And if that route is working, because we've seen that it was working, Tank becoming world champion, right? People don't give him credit for the champions he fought. Not saying you. Tank getting millions of dollars. Tank showing motherfuckers that he's one of the hottest stars in the game. And that shit blew him up to be who he is today. So we can't just keep saying, well, Devin was chasing Loma and Tank wasn't saying his name. That's because Tank was on his own mission, fam. But even Loma was screaming Javante Tank Davis' name. Devin, so that's saying something about Tank. They all want to fight Tank. You feel me? So he did what he's supposed to do. But now he's on that course to where now, right? He's like, okay, motherfucker, let's get it. So we'll see what happened after the Ryan Garcia fight, and we'll see what happened after the Devin and the Lomachenko fight, because these are two tough fights for both of them, bro. And I got Devin and Tank winning as well. But I ain't gonna sit up here and make it like, oh, Ryan can't land a shot, or Loma can't go out there and beat Devin Haney. You feel me? So we'll see after that happen, and then we'll see where they go from there. But yeah.
I think they see what
big
I
fat
see, bro.
big dose. Big facts, big dose. This is one of the best panels that we could ever hope to have on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. So hit the like button. This is where we at, y'all, and then I'll pass it. I just want to say this real quick. To me, looking at this Tank and Devin situation, bro, this is where we at. This is Errol Spence and Bud Crawford 2021, and then in 2022 we found out a lot of shit, and now we know what's what. That's where we at with Tank and Devin. This is Errol Spence and Terence Crawford at the tail end of 2021.
Can I respond to that real quick?
You're right.
No, I'm dead shit. Like, look, it's a lot of shit where you got this argument over here, that argument over there, but shit about to come to a head, and we gonna find out what's what. Either they both who Tank Davis fans think he is and Devin fans think he is, and they gonna go balls to the wall and make this motherfucking fight, or somebody has been bluffing this whole time. And somebody about to get their ass found out, bro. That's where I'm telling y'all right now. This is Errol Spence and Terence Crawford 2021, and we about to get by this time next year, it's gonna be clear that one of them ducked the other. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. I ain't ready to say that shit on neither one of them brothers. Go ahead.
I just want to say this. I was on KQ show earlier today, and I was talking to my brother Rick Timms III, respectfully. Shout out to little Rick. And I told him, and it might have been Zenith or either Mr. Mechanical One. I said, damn it, I pray, I hope that we do not end up with Bud Crawford 2.0 or Bud Crawford Tank Davis. That's not Tank Davis, excuse me. Bud Crawford EJ 2.0 with Devin and Tank.
Because I love both of them, bro.
That's where it's going.
And I don't want to have to give, I don't want to have to give Tank Davis this smoke, bro. I don't want to have to do that to him.
I fear that's where it's going, and I fear we might not get this fight, bro. And I don't want to put that in the atmosphere, but that's just me being honest about the situation.
I don't want to have to do that to Devin. I don't want to have to do that to Tank. I just want them to fight, bro. I just want them brothers to fight and get their bills, bro.
I will say this though, the one thing I say, because they so much younger, it gives them some time, but at the same time, then I thought,
I ain't trying to hear that shit. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not trying to hear. Listen, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. They talk too much, bro. I don't know how people be doing that shit, bro. I can't stand out. Like when you talk that much, you gotta do something, bro. Like they talk so much shit to each other, bro. They say shit that don't make no sense. Like Devin Haney know damn well Tank Davis wasn't cheating, but he can't stand Tank so much and he want to fight him so bad. He tweeting out that Tank Davis is cheating and shit. Tank Davis know that he's not the real champion. He know Devin Haney got all them belts. What he talking about? I'm the real champ. You the email champ. Like, bro, they just need to fight, bro. They just need to fight. They saying a bunch of shit that don't make no sense at all, bro. Right. That's when you know you need to fight, dog. Yep. That's when you know shit getting real. But look, y'all, I gotta wrap the show. Let's pass it around, man. Let me get everybody last words. Before I do, a couple of quick announcements because I know all the chat will start leaving. We got a huge debate going down tomorrow. Stephen Fulton versus Monster Anyway debate. It's kind of a grudge match. We got Kwame from Lawyer to the Game Boxing Talk taking on my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. That kind of got edged up when Nick J and Southern T was debating. And Southern T didn't like something that Kwame said. And Kwame said, well, if you want this smoke, Southern T said, well, goddamn it, I do want that smoke. So this kind of a grudge match. I anticipate it's going to be highly entertaining tomorrow. Stephen Fulton, Monster Anyway. And then the week after tomorrow, so next Thursday night, my brother that's up here on this panel, Money Brown TV, he's stepping back in the arena on the Errol Spence, Terence Crawford debate. He's going to be repping for Errol. And then I got my brother Boxer Die, King David, coming over to rep for Terence Bud Crawford for that Errol Spence, Terence Crawford debate. So we got some big ones coming up. Y'all be sure to hit my like button. Be sure to sub to the channel. Thanks to everybody in the super chat. Let's pass it around. Truth Speaks, man. You didn't get to get much on the panel, man, but go ahead and get your last words. Let everybody know what you got going on, man, and what you got popping, bro.
Hey, I just want to salute to everybody on the channel. Tell everybody to subscribe to all these brothers' channels because, man, the content we got today was amazing, excellent. I ain't really get to say too much, but I still enjoyed the live stream all the same.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. And my bad, J.A., I got you right here. Shout out to my brother J.A. Dixon with the $5 in the super chat. Says, if Tank and Devin don't fight after this next one, who are suitable opponents for both guys? Devin, any of them dudes at 140, the top rank guy, bro. Like if he move up, let's say Tank duck him, or let's say he duck Tank. Like at that point, we give whoever the smoke, and then they both obviously got to move on with their careers. 140 got everything for him. I mean, top rank got everything for him, bro. I'd be cool with Teofimo Lopez. Obviously, Josh Taylor, if he beat Catterall, or if Catterall win, I'd be cool with that. Regis, Jose Ramirez, if it's his first fight at 140. Zapata, if it's his first fight at 140. Like, he just got so many options, bro. So for Tank, same with him, bro. Like if he move up to 140 and still want to be in position to get a Devin fight or make it to where them guys at 140 got to come see him. I love the Puello fight for him. I love the fight between the winner of Matias and Ponce that's going down in February. Would love a Gary Antoine Russell fight for him. I like the Gary Russell Jr. fight, but I want Gary Russell Jr. to get a fight first, and I need to see him at lightweight. Like, bro, you coming all the way up from featherweight. I can already hear, Gary Russell Jr. too small. He coming off an injury. The same shit that we heard with when he put hands and feet on Leo Santa Cruz. If he do something bad to Gary Russell Jr., you're going to hear that same shit. So I'd rather him fight a dude that's already at 135 or fight somebody from 140 or something like that, or at least somebody from 130. I don't want to see him bring Gary Russell all the way up from featherweight to 135 if he got other options. So those are my fights for him if we don't get Devin. But I want Devin Haney because that's what he said he wanted next. And that's what Devin been saying he wants. So that's the fight I'm pushing for after the Ryan Garcia fight. But hopefully that answers your question, J.A. Let me go to Mr. Munt. OG, Mr. Munt, what's up, man?
What it do, gentlemen? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, OG. Give your last words, man. In case y'all ain't know, Mr. Munt done started dropping content. He's officially a content creator, so everybody in the building, go subscribe to Mr. Munt and show the OG some love.
Shout out to the OG Mr. Munt. Hey, that's my man right there.
What it do?
I ain't know if you know he make content now, Contender. He be dropping some knowledge over there, bro. He doing his thing. Go ahead, Mr. Munt.
Yeah, I love the topic, y'all, and I really enjoyed the show. I didn't really get a chance to, voice my opinion, but I will get on there the next time this topic come back up. Now, my opinion is a whole lot different, and I was going to approach it a little bit different, but I'll catch you guys next time. Y'all all know y'all shit, and like I said, I really enjoyed it. So
man, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Mr. Money. You got to get up here. You got to tell us to be quiet, man.
Yeah. I know. I got to.
You got to tell us to be quiet, man. We'll go, bro. We'll go. But thank you. You are always welcome, OG. Thanks for coming up, and I'll catch you next time. Okay.
Yeah. Salute to everybody.
Salute to you, man. Take it easy. All right, Jay Nori, give your last word, man.
Salute knockout. Salute panel chat. This was a great cook tonight. I was trying to give a little smoke for Dev. I want to see that Shakur fight eventually. But I guess we ain't gonna never get that until who knows when. That's for another day. That's for another day. You know, Bob Aaron, maybe he'll be on our side. Who knows? But this is a great cook. Hope everybody enjoy the rest of y'all week, man. Y'all be easy. Salute to everybody. Like and subscribe, and y'all be easy.
All right, take it easy, bro. Let me go to my bro Contender Regime Boxing, man. He don't come through much, but when he come through, it's always fire, bro. Shout out to you, man. Let everybody know what's popping with you, man.
Hey, man, first and foremost, appreciate you for allowing me to be on your platform, bro. Thank you. Shout out to everybody that was on the panel. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Man, it's all in good. Just for the love of boxing, bro. Just good conversation, good back and forth, man. It was fun. I respect everybody on the panel, dog, and shout out to my brother Money Brown TV, bro. Keep doing your thing, KO. Keep doing your thing. Everybody up here with channels, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button on every video. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you donate to the super chat and the cash apps when you can. You dig what I'm saying? You can find me at Contender Regime Boxing, man. One last thing though, that Shakur and Devin Haney fight gonna happen. I actually believe that if Devin can't get, if the Tank and Devin fight don't happen after their next respective fights, I actually think that Devin would be going, trying to make that Shakur Stevenson fight. If he gonna take another one at 135, it just depends on if he gonna stay in that division. But I see that fight happening for sure. You know what I'm saying? But hey, salute to everybody, man. Again, thank you for having me on your panel, bro. Always a pleasure, bro. And keep doing your thing. Much blessings to you, man. Hey, and I know you out here in the city. Bro, be safe if y'all, if y'all have to leave the crib.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I got all my shit yesterday, bro. Like, look, I ain't left the house in 2 days, dog.
Me too, bro. I had just got mine. I just had hit the grocery store before everything started to get bad. So, hey, man, much prayers and blessings to y'all, man, and say keep doing your thing, bro.
Appreciate you, man. You too. Take it easy, bro. Yeah. For those y'all don't know what he talking about, man, we ain't used to ice and shit out here, man. We got ice all on the road and shit. We fucked up out here in Dallas right now, man. It ain't good, bro. I had to go to 3 stores just to get some eggs, bro. How you run like that? Ain't no eggs nowhere, dog. Like this shit bad out here. Money, man. Go ahead and give your last words, man. Let everybody know what's popping, bro.
Bye. Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Most definitely shouts out to my brother Knockout Box 86 TV. I mean, one of the fucking greatest boxing match you go find in the entire world. You feel me? But shouts out to my brother Contender Regime. You go always bring it, bro. Shouts out to Contender. I remember the first time I heard Contender, bro, I was stuck. I was is there certain people you heard talk this boxing shit, and you be like, yeah, that's one of them ones. That's somebody you want to stay sub to because they gonna give it to you real, raw, and authentic, and it's them. Contender ain't never switched up on no level, never, you know what I'm saying, never squared away from what he said. The boy been solid ever since I met him, bro. But shouts out to everybody in the chat that was showing love. Shouts out to Dub Right Side. Y'all go subscribe to Dub Right Side. And yeah, man, y'all stay tuned for next week, man, because like I said, that's my cousin's birthday. That's he's deceased right now. That's my dude. That was like my everyday dude. So on that day, yeah, I'm put somebody next to him. You feel me? I'm gonna put somebody next to him. So it's gonna be real next week, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me, Monty Brown TV, right here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Monty_the writer. We got some big things coming up, man. We got some big things coming up. But appreciate you, Knockout, for showing your platform, man. And doing something different than what everybody else doing. You got a lot of haters out here, but that just means you're doing something right. We know how that goes.
It's all good. We just working, bro. And thank you, man. I appreciate you, dog.
For sure. Y'all all have a good one out there, man. And yeah, my little cousin out there in Dallas, he say, man, you won't believe how they shutting this shit down with this little bitty ass snow on the ground.
Dog, the liquor store ain't been open for 2 days, bro.
Yeah, bro. He come and say, look, he like, man.
No, right side, the liquor store, bro. I'm talking about like shut down, bro. Like it ain't open. I had to get my wine from fucking Walmart today, dog. It's bad out here. Hey, it's bad out here, bro. I ain't lying to y'all, man. I wouldn't lie to my brothers, bro. But Money, I appreciate you, bro. You take it easy. Are you about to go live, bro?
Nah, I ain't going live tonight, bro.
Okay, all right, bro.
I'm gonna look down and out right now.
All right, bro. Well, look, take it easy, man. I appreciate you, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
No doubt.
Peace out. All right, right side, man. Let me make us clean right quick, man. Let me make us fresh, man.
Get us right now. Get us right,
fresh real quick, man. Yeah,
hey, bro, I just seen Caleb Plant, like literally, Caleb Plant just knocked out Anthony Durrell. They showing the replay. Bro, that's a nasty ass knockout, bro. That's a nasty ass motherfucking knockout.
Did that man dirty with that left hook, man.
Bro,
you ain't see that shit come. Nah, it ain't Dollar General wine, Omega, man. Don't do me like that, bro. That's all that was open, bro. That's all that was open. I was like, damn, I gotta have something, bro. You know, and shit.
Bro, I hear it's icing and snowing everywhere but Georgia right now. Georgia, Florida, maybe
hopefully
South
it ain't
Carolina.
coming your way, man. Cause y'all like us, y'all ain't used to this shit. So we don't have the snow plows, we don't have the trucks, we don't have none of this shit.
Right.
So our shit just stay there until it melts.
Everything shut down.
Yeah, our shit just stay on the ground till it melts away, bro. So
yeah.
It is what it is. But go ahead and get your last word. Let everybody know what you got going on, man.
Man, we got the next order season 2 of Rocking with Right Side will be starting up on Monday, man. We got the brother Champion Hart, you know what I'm saying? The chef in the building. He will be coming through, and we definitely gonna get it in with him, man. Have a good time. The week after that, man, we got Major Key Boxing. If y'all don't know who the brother is, a hell of he a New Yorker, you know what I'm saying, but a hell of a mind in the sport of boxing as well. And man, we put some we putting the schedule together right now, so we will definitely be having season 2 start next week. And man, yeah. Also, we will be covering. Man, we got the draft. We got to be covering recruiting, and we still gonna be covering this boxing shit. I just got to get my schedules together and my time frame right, so I ain't doing this shit too late. But man, Knockout, man, a hell of a show tonight. Hell of a show. And I will say, man, I'm happy the way it played out to some degree, because I'm tired of Bud, and I'm tired of that shit now. I'm back on I'm back on it. You know what I'm saying? We know who ducked who. We already know what it is. You feel me? And so at the end of the day, until the fight is made, bro, it's so hard to put energy toward that conversation anymore, bro. It's hard to put energy towards it, but man, shout out to you, Knockout. You do a great job. I would always be remiss if I don't say shout out to Miss Knockout for allowing us to rock with you, giving us
that she go right there talking shit. She ain't no good. How you gonna talk shit to me in front of all these people?
His stomach gonna be bubbling. Hey, but nah, man. Shout out
talk shit to me in front of all these people, man. God damn.
But nah, Knockout. Appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing, and man, we'll do it again as always.
All right, bro. I'll see you next time, man. Shout out to everybody that came through in the building, man. Appreciate y'all slide through. My wife, Miss Knockout, best dad ever, Schizo Paul, Omega Red, Money Brown TV, Contender Regime, Boxing, Dub, Bright Side, Everything Boxing, John Norrie. Everybody that came through, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Schizo Paul, Big Ray, Sean Clark, Jay Cooley with the Thule, Sheena in the building, Nick J, Candy Rain, Johnny Q. Who else? We got Jay Grant Jr., Big Dose 513. Everybody that came through, courtesy. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit the like button. Specs in the building. I see you. Juice, I see you. Hit the like button on y'all way out. Sub to the channel if you're new here. We'll see y'all back live tomorrow night. We got a debate going down between my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports and my brother Kwame from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk. They're going to chop it up on this Stephen Fulton and Monster Anyway shit. That's going to be one you don't want to miss. So y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow night. We got some videos uploaded to the channel today as well. Some prediction videos for the members, and then some other videos for everybody to view. So y'all go check those out and hit the like button on those. Appreciate everybody. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.